minute early.
We're live. We're alive.
It still says doodling your ideas.
Why does it always do that? It's updated on both channels. It's just being dumb.
That's being dumb.
I think it's open in both channels. Yeah, it says that one, and then where's Twitch? Where's Rick?
Makes it. Where's Rick?
Where's Rick?
Where's
You're live.
Rick.
Manage stream. See? Totally
Yeah,
working.
okay. Sweet.
Boop. Alright. We're here. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Watermelon.
Ah! You're a bad person. Alright. Do you want to do a fit check?
Yeah.
We look really cool.
I mean, mine's mostly just this leather jacket that you can't tell is purple.
I got my denim mom.
You've got some more fun stuff on yours. I need to add like pins or something to this.
I have all the pins in the world, bro.
It's missing some pins.
Welcome.
Did you eat your orange sticks?
Sorry. Do you want one?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good right now. Thank you though.
Welcome everyone back to Ace Attorney Apollo Justice.
Do a rundown of last week.
Sure. We last week
Investigated.
this.
We were at a concert.
we were at a concert.
The Gaviniers or the Gaviners, which I was thinking about it during the week, and I think it's supposed to be like the Governors or something, which I don't like.
I hate that
I
even
think
more.
That's weird. So we're just gonna keep calling them the Gaviniers.
Maybe it's like close to like a Japanese word or something.
Maybe.
But yeah, no. The Gaviniers, someone died. It was the girl,
The Siren,
the Sirens
I can't remember her
manager.
her real performer
Let me
name.
roar.
Let Me Roar. Yeah, Let Me Roar's manager died.
And then the body disappeared, and then we found it with the blind child that plays piano.
Who speaks like an Animal Crossing character.
So I really hope that anyone watching today also saw that, because otherwise that sounds completely insane.
Otherwise, we're spewing nonsense.
Yay! Are we
Which-
going to remember voices? Who knows?
That is always the question.
Let's
See if I can actually do Shark Boy's voice correctly.
I'm
'cause
so
I was
excited,
having
dog.
a struggle.
It was a
last week.
struggle, and it was great. Okay. I don't even remember who anyone is anymore. Trial.
All I know is Trucy and Apollo are easy to remember because we've done them
Yes.
fairly enough.
They're also pretty
Fair amount of
normal.
time.
They're just
Yeah.
you like a little and me just being a little bit whinier.
That's
So,
true.
That's like all it really is. Start playing from Save Gata? Yes. Woo! We got this. We're doing it. July 9th. One of these.
You need to move that down so I can read stuff.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I have to adjust my
completely
microphone.
Forgot. That's really close to your face.
I'll back up a little.
Readjust,
Our setup
sorry.
is so ridiculous.
One day we'll actually sit down and we'll figure out what we like.
One day. All
This
right.
is just what we've dealt with.
I mean, yeah, like it's worked. It's fine. It's functional.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't
The,
fix it.
the problem is both of our our chairs are like crammed
Yeah.
so close
I
together.
think that's what it is. We just need to figure out chairs.
Oh, we're in the trial.
Oh,
Court is now in session. Court is now in session for, how do I say that?
Machi Tobai, Your Honor. The pixie of the arpeggio.
We figured it out last time. It was like
Tobe?
Tobe?
Is that what we're
I think it was
doing?
Tobe.
Okay. Machi Tobe, Your Honor. The pixie of the arpeggio.
Pixie.
Yeah, pixie. I don't
Right.
Know, I don't know why he's a pixie. Is it
Because he's
of
like a
his
little
hair?
weenie child.
Because
Because
he
like
talks like
we
a...
can look at him.
I just love that when we first met him, they were like, he is blind.
He's
And it was
blind.
like, oh,
Oh.
okay.
This is Lemmy Roar. There's Shark Boy. Darian.
Yeah, we should do little
Darian.
rundowns of each person, I guess, at the beginning.
This is
so
Phoenix.
people will remember.
He sucks right now.
Trucy is our helper.
Trucy's our helper. She's with us all the time. She's great. She's a little annoying. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. This is Clavier.
Javier is in love with Apollo.
Yes.
And he's the rock star. He died.
Latouche died.
Latouche died. She is the one who Latouche managed.
He was her translator, even though she knows English.
Yeah, because it was all about the
image.
of the rock stars.
Yes.
This is just a child. This is the blind child that is now we're defending.
Yes. that we don't understand what he's saying because
he talks in
Animalese.
Animalese. We've decided.
Animal Crossing language.
Yes. Emma Skye is the detective chick who she likes us because she likes Phoenix. We don't know why she likes Phoenix.
And she's got some sort of like blood sugar thing. She's always eating.
She's always eating. And then this is the shark guitarist.
His hair is terrible and makes him look like an alligator.
We still haven't met one of the Gavineers.
Yeah, one
of
them
the
is missing
band.
because there's 3. They showed 3 on the concert stage at the very beginning, but they've only really introduced the 2.
The one with the stupidest hair on the planet and
Super
Gavin.
dumb hair. Hate that hair.
Right. His trial. Court is in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
How cute he is.
He's so cute.
The prosecution is A-okay, our judge.
He's also an easy voice because he's just like, oh,
That's true.
quiet
I'm
and
very
suave.
cool.
He's so cool. Wait, why is he prosecuting? I feel like he's too close to this case. Honestly, both of us are.
He should not be allowed. Plus, like, Apollo witnessed the death.
Apollo's like a witness. He is directly involved because, you know.
It's the game. It's fine. We still have to figure out who done it.
What if Gavin's the murderer? Clavier.
I don't think they'd have 2
No.
murdering Gavins.
Gavin brothers.
Gavin brothers. They're serial killers. The Gavin brothers.
I mean, that seems more likely than not, right?
No, we like Clavier too much.
No, Clavier's too nice.
He's not allowed to.
We're not
murder.
suspicious of him, and like we were sussy of his brother first,
Oh yeah,
so it's fine.
Gavin. Yeah, Clavier does not give off the sus vibes.
Scary,
Yet.
evil vibes.
We have not gotten sus vibes off of him. So.
Yet. That's true.
Who knows?
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin.
My opening statement. Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually. There was something else I wanted to ask you about.
Yes.
Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them?
What do you mean?
Have fun, buddy.
Like, sorry.
Sorry. I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? You'd only be kicking them when they're down.
I mean, I guess.
Sucks to suck. That's what I would do. If you're ever like terminally ill, get ready for that. That attitude.
You didn't do that to me last time.
You were terminal. You were just, you had a scare.
That's true.
We also weren't as close then.
That's true.
All right.
I was just scary.
Oh, you were so yellow. You look
So
like a
bad.
Simpsons character.
So bad.
What are you talking about? Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill.
Oh my gosh. The
Right
judge is
after this
asking
trial.
for advice.
The Chief Justice's son. The Chief Justice? His son is afflicted with the most terrible disease. He doesn't have long, it seems.
Oh my gosh.
This is like so serious all of a sudden.
Yeah, the judge's like, someone's gonna die and I have to visit them.
I don't know what to say.
Just
So I thought I'd pay
bring
him a
him-
visit.
say, what kind of treat do you want? And just bring him a treat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What do you want? What would you like for your last days? Hi, Lucky Phil. I thought so. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
She's looking at me with something like
Yeah,
disgust.
You need to tell
Hey.
Clavier how you feel, okay?
That's what she's sitting at?
Yeah, that's what she's thinking.
What are you looking at me for?
It's like, why do you keep beating around the bush?
Yeah. We know you're gay, Apollo. It's okay.
We accept you.
In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly.
Oh, judge wants to get out of here. That's never a good thing.
No. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, briefly.
You're in luck, our judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think.
That sounds threatening.
Yeah, it does. You're gonna be in the hospital, judge.
You're going to be closer to the hospital than you think.
First, to review the victim in this case. Romien Letouce, age 35. He did not
Man.
age well at all.
He was stressed.
He was so stressed. The global manager for Diva Songstress, Lemmy Roar.
Songstress.
Songstress.
Is there would he be a songster?
Songstress?
Are you he's a diva songster.
Yeah, he is. The cause of death, blood loss, due to being shot by a large caliber revolver, because someone shot at him twice.
Oh, right. But
And he was shot in like the shoulder and then he just died.
I'm
our
still
arms.
suspicious that gun was not the murder weapon, though, that he had.
Yeah, that's true.
Because,
Like,
like,
that
there were
could've been,
two
like, a
shots in the wall.
defense gun.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird.
This report has all the details.
The details are in this.
details.
The court accepts this into evidence. The two autopsies were added to the court record due to loss of blood from a gunshot wound. Time of death 9 to 9:30. It was
I
almost
thought it was at 11 when we heard the
we
gunshots.
like were there
Yeah.
when he died. We watched him die.
Wow.
We could give them an exact time.
Yeah, it's true.
45 caliber. That's quite large, isn't
we were
it?
looking at our watch.
A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet.
No. And we think he was writing something down. Because it looks like it.
Yes, it looks like
However,
writing.
the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Apollo was there when he died. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved.
I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse considering he could have just not had a head anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, victim
we
shot in
get
shoulder.
the crime photo.
Cool. Which means we're going to have to point out the writing.
Yep.
Rummy Roar's
And
room.
he was holding Clavier's keys in his hand.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah.
holding them in his fist.
2 shots were fired. One shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram.
Like something about
weird little
that
diagram. Look at that.
positioning makes me feel like the bullets couldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Like there's like a wall in the way. It's a
Unless
cute little
there's like a
diagram.
hidden mirror.
Like here?
behind. Oh yeah, there is like a wall in the way. This is where the bullets hit.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. We're already starting out strong. Welcome everyone to Carter Can't Talk, Ace Attorney.
Part 1.
Part 1. Part like 8 million.
Part 8. It's technically part 8.
Yeah.
Carter
Wow,
Can't
that's
Talk.
crazy.
Part 8.
Part 8. Crime scene, added to the court record. Okay. If we were talking about a 45 caliber revolver, we must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
Also, I feel like the 45, because we established that's still pretty big.
Yeah.
That has quite the kickback.
Yeah, we did, which is why I really doubt it was the child.
Because that child is going through the wall.
Yeah, that child is made of paper and hopes.
He weighs 50 pounds soaking wet.
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah, apparently weapons that size have a powerful kickback.
Oh, wow.
If
Sorry, everyone.
The judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body. The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage.
Sorry, in his dressing room. Is
In
what that
his
said.
dressing room. This dressing room has only one entrance, this door.
Except for that vent we
Vent.
found.
Yeah.
That does seem to be the case, yes.
However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots. One was my boyfriend. He's talking about you and Emma, huh? Carter.
I'm just listening to the music,
okay.
sorry.
Yes, when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course.
Empty. I mean, there's like a ton of stuff in it. But that's impossible. Punch.
Exactly. This
Watch my hand
murder
get big.
was impossible. For all but one person.
Oh, because he's the only one who could have crawled through the vent
Ah.
because it was small.
Okay.
I still feel that tiny window has something to do with something.
It's gotta have it. Yeah. I wonder if we
One
can look
person?
at the diagram, because that was on one side.
Oh my gosh, we have so much crap.
We have so much stuff.
Look at this brooch.
The brooch that belongs to Let Me Roar.
Keys.
Go to the... Yeah, because like the tiny little thing was at the bottom by the hangers.
No, it was like right here,
Oh, it was right there.
I think.
Well, then someone couldn't shoot to hit over there from there, because there's the...
Which is why I don't think that is the murder
all the
weapon.
way. Ah,
You know?
that makes more sense.
I don't know.
Okay.
Twists and turns are coming. I can
Twists
feel
and
it.
turns.
I just want to make sure we examine this. No, I can't examine
You
it.
cannot.
Whoops.
Whoop. Pressing buttons.
We already examined. And then the keys.
We did examine the keys.
They're Gavin's keys. Coral. Excuse me.
Coral.
One person?
That is, of course, the defendant, Machi. We said Tobe.
Tobe.
Tobe. I'm going to get it wrong each time.
Tobe or not Tobe?
Tobe or not Tobe?
Only this defendant could have committed the crime? But how?
It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene made it clear.
Very well. I assume you have a testimony to back up this claim. Please show the witness to
Do
the
we ever
stand.
get a different judge, or is it always the same judge?
I think it's always the same judge. It was always actually. I think there
Lame.
was a switch in the old games, but it's the same. It was always him too.
What if he was accused of something? they
In the
get a
last
new-
game, the judge switches to the judge's brother, who's also a judge, and he
my
looks
gosh.
exactly the same, but with like slightly different hair color. I think.
Yeah, their part changed or something.
It's so stupid.
Your name and profession, please.
I'm a Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert forum that night. Concert forum? Emma seems tired somehow. Yeah, because you guys were up until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, they were up really late.
And now it's 10 a.m. in the courtroom. Security at the concert, you say? Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder. Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know. I'm sure that makes her feel much better.
I want to hear about these bigger mistakes.
Me too. What did you do, Judge? Tell me.
Tell us. In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered,
Quickly.
and we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please. I should wear my... I've got a 3-ringed silver ring. Oh, right here. I just put
It's
it on my
literally
thumb.
on your finger.
I was like, I should wear it. I am wearing it.
All
That's
right.
one of the ones I made.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
one that
because I
matches
have
yours
one
and
too.
Marissa's, yeah. The hand.
Friendship rings.
Murderous circumstances.
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved in the concert in some way were allowed backstage, except for Apollo and Girl. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room, filled with blaring rock music, and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it. It was lucky that a detective was first on the scene.
But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then I don't get it. How can they say that Machi Tobey looks like... that's you.
Looks like we need a bit more information. I didn't even realize it was me.
You clicked so fast I thought it was mine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Very well. The defense must begin in the cross-examination.
Cross-examination.
Murderous circumstances. Okay, not a murder. Backstage.
I don't think Emma would lie, though.
Yeah, but we gotta find some inconsistency because she says that the kid did it, and we're defending the child, so
Oh, yeah,
it
that's
can't
true.
be him.
That's true. Plus, she wasn't in the room with us when he died.
True.
So
I wouldn't say lying, but I would say
she doesn't know the whole truth.
yes. She doesn't know.
Yeah. Fair.
We were allowed backstage, and we weren't involved. We were let in though. I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you.
I gave the Fräulein special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again. I feel like we need to explain that.
It has been a while. When we if you haven't seen it, you should go watch the early streams.
The one where Clavier first shows up. Which one was that?
I don't remember. I think it might be the third stream we did.
Yeah, he shows up.
He shows up and he, at first, Alicia thought he was French.
I thought he was French.
And then we
'cause
realized
my
he was
brain
German.
did not work. And I was like, wait a second. And Carter's like, no, he's German.
He's
and I was like,
German.
oh, okay. So
And now you scream Fräulein. We like the idea that he's
very suave.
very
until
suave and
he-
normal, except for German words.
except for some German words.
Such a stupid bit.
It's so stupid, but I feel like we need to explain that because it's been a minute.
It
So
has.
It's easy to.
Did you read all this?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy! Did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
Hooray. Great. Me and
You are Apollo.
Apollo have the same energy. Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off. So no other outsiders were there then. And then, at the third set, heard shots. Hold it. I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots. You're the one chatting. I was eating snackaroos.
Which are apparently chocolate, but they don't look like
They
it.
look disgusting.
They look really gross.
Ah, hey, no snacking in the courtroom.
And you're sure the shots came from Lemiroir's room?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet. Tonk. Ah, thanks.
Did she just throw one
So-
at him? Oh my
Aw.
gosh.
How about it, Emma? You're right. There. Right there. We were right there. Hard to be mistaken about that. The munch in between like really throws off the like
you're like,
pacing.
where's the flow of this sentence going?
Right? Please, either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Judge is like, please stop.
Please, I hate the sound of eating. Right, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door. Went into the room, filled with blaring rock music. Hold it! Rock? Blaring, yes.
Paula's like, that's what that was called? It was
Oh,
terrible.
I hated it. When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that is so
Oh my
popular these
gosh.
days?
This rock and roll.
This rock and rolling? That's right. When we went into the dressing room,
He was shot and dying.
is the music supposed to be it?
Okay, I can hear it. I did not hear it when it first happened, but
I
they're
couldn't
probably
hear
just
it last
adding it because
time.
it was all chaos. Yeah, you couldn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it. I was blind. I was deaf last time.
I was blind to the music.
Because there's a blind child in this. Whoops. The music was playing. They piped sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. The way people in the back can hear, that way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage.
We did know that.
Yes.
I do remember them talking about
Did
that.
it have to be so loud?
You don't listen to the Gaviniers with your ears. You feel it with your entire body and soul.
You feel it with your soul.
with your soul. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
That sucks. You suck.
Yeah. How are you supposed to think when you go back? Like, I need a second.
Or
and
like-
you go back there, it's just so loud.
What if you
you're
need to like do your makeup and it's like boom, 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 and you're like, ah.
shaking each time? You're
Yeah.
like-
We walked in the room. The band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, Making it-
Guilty love.
making it easy to determine the time of the crime. If you could hear that music playing.
Then everyone on stage for that song has an alibi.
That makes me sussy. Because
Mm.
remember, Guitar Man played off.
Yeah.
Could he have tricked something somehow?
Possibly.
Robot?
A robot?
Honestly, nothing is like
It's true.
past
Just like a
this
robot shows
game.
up. We've got Trucy's got her weird little
Yeah,
hat man.
Puppet
so, I
Hat
mean,
Man.
It's not far off to have a robot, including myself. Javir's like, it wasn't me.
It was not me.
I promise.
Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation. And the scene, only the defendant could have done it. How could you know something like that? As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Listen, we know there was only one exit from the room, that door. The small window only opened a tiny crack, and I was standing in front of that door. So how could the killer have fled the scene? There's only
The
one
vents.
possibility. The Arvant. Ah. Objection!
Objection.
But the air vent was too small. Who could possibly? Exactly. A little blind child.
So she just was like, it's a small thing. Only a small child could fit through there. It's the child.
It
that's
has to be the
blind."
child. The blind child who, like, how's he shooting a man? How?
Carefully.
He had bat sonar.
It's like,
"Nyeh."
he screamed into the room and that he could tell because there was music playing. No one else could hear it. And he could see everything because he screamed into the room and then he shot him.
I'm confused. I don't understand what you're saying.
He could see who was screaming,
Yes.
but no one else could hear him screaming because
Yeah.
the music was so loud.
But then how could he hear his own screaming echoing back?
That's a fair point. I have no idea.
There's certainly no way you could get
It's been
through.
usurped. That's not what happened.
Not me. The only one who could fit through was a child. A child? A child. Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed.
And of all the people involved with the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child.
The defendant?
The pixie of the arpeggio flitted up towards the sky and disappeared from the scene of the crime.
Shut the hell up. But that's just conjecture.
Oh, there was no other way out of that room. You were there. You should know, Air Forehead.
See, that's why I feel like the window's important, because maybe they weren't in
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah. I think you're right. Something.
And there's another vital piece of evidence. Evidence? What?
Just starts mimicking her, mocking her.
Can you please speak English? Marks were found in the Avant Grill. Traces that it had recently been opened. Wait, what? And something else is found quite clearly. The defendant, Machi Tobe's fingerprints. What?
His shocked face kills me.
It's like a who. Like a Whoville.
Oh, yeah, like a Whoville face.
Yeah. Order.
I did not hear who at first. I heard poo. And I was like,
it's like a poo.
what's a pooville?
Pooville.
Pooville. That air vent was the only way out of the room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill.
The girl.
Well, Air Forehead,
Willow forehead.
what fairy tale does this suggest to you?
Irk.
Only one could pass through that vent, that doorway to heaven. Oh my gosh. And that one is our pixie.
Stop calling him a pixie. It's weird.
It is really weird.
It's creepy.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo? Hey, I was out whooping it in the audience. Whooping it up in the audience.
Whooping the audience.
I was whooping the audience.
So this was his decisive evidence. Quite decisive indeed. That's not decisive at all.
No,
that's
not even
entirely
a little.
like, what's it called?
Just supposing?
Yeah, but like, what's that called in court? It's called like, hi Claire.
Hi, Claire.
What was it called? Like, it's like situational, but that's not the word. It's something evidence. It's
I know what you're talking about because I also watched The Good Wife, but I don't know.
Anyway, I feel
Thanks,
like it's
Claire.
not decisive.
She says we look in class.
Thank you. You can hear it in her accent too. I can't do her accent, but
You would murder it?
I'm just too nervous.
Oh, can't do it on the spot.
Can't do it on this. Yeah. I know the circumstances under which the body was found. I was there.
An examination of the crime scene was enough to nail down the killer?
I'm sure they have a good reason. They must have a good reason to arrest Machi. And I'm gonna find out what it is that you found them together.
Claire tells you to do it. You
I have
coward.
to like. I have to.
She has to get in her mindset.
I have to get the dairy thing going. 'Cause she has like a dairy girl's accent.
I still need to watch all of that.
You do. I haven't watched
I
the
think I
second
watched
season
like
or the
the
third
first
season,
episode,
whatever the new one
but
is.
I haven't been able to watch anymore.
It's so cute and good.
I need to watch it. then maybe I could replicate it. But
It's like user looking
not-
class, that kind of thing. I can't do
Okay,
it. Nope,
that was-
it's bad. It's
that
bad.
was
Nope,
pretty
nope.
good. But also,
really
I've
not
not
good.
seen it, so I can't judge if it was good or
I
not.
have to think of like a line from it. It's funny because there's a character named Claire too. I have a generic,
Northern Ireland?
accent, not very dairy to others. I don't know. Whenever I talked to you in Vegas, I was like, I could hear little bits of dairy in there. You can watch my VODs. Oh yeah, people should go and follow Claire on Twitch.
I need to watch hers.
She been streaming.
I don't think I have a Twitch though.
She's a wee lesbian.
Just watch it on yours.
Claire, you wee lesbian. All right, and I'm gonna find out what it was.
Lesbian.
I got distracted. I don't remember what we're talking about. Another murder with security backstage. Okay. Hold it. The night of the murder was the night of the concert. Yes? Yes, you were there.
Apollo, he's got to ask so the court knows.
That's
The jury
right.
knows, and the judge knows.
Yeah, but like,
everybody.
he's acting like an idiot.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
fine.
that was the same day as the concert? Uh-huh. Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Claire's
Oh.
gonna lurk. She lurking.
Lurking. What was a detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert. My thoughts exactly, but orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods. Prosecutor Gavin?
Yes, allow me to explain. I smelled something that day, you might say, the stench of conspiracy.
Ew.
That day at the concert hall.
Conspiracy? Punch. Giant hand.
Well, isn't it obvious? My keys. That whole morning. No, the whole day was ruined. Oh yeah, his guitar caught on
Whoa.
fire too.
Look at his new drawing. He's stressed.
Oh, he is stressed.
I want a ring that looks like his. With the,
I
the
do
thing
like
on
a
it.
ring. I know how to make those rings. That's like a wax casting ring.
Ooh, we should make rings. We always have good ideas for projects and then we never do them.
Rings like that, though, you need like an actual like
a
jewelry
forge.
studio forge
Yeah.
thing going on, because gotta, yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
those are a little more
Oh,
intense.
yeah.
Those are a little more intense.
What did you
All
read
because
this?
someone stole my keys. No, I
Okay.
didn't.
Sorry, I
I couldn't ride my hog to the show. I couldn't open my guitar case.
my hog.
My hog. There he goes again.
Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them?
Misplaced them. Misplaced items don't just wander into a murderer's
He looks like he's gonna
murder
pass
victim's
out.
hand on their own. He
He's like,
does.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up, you guys.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
Someone
if your keys
poisoned
were
me.
if your keys were in the victim hand, that makes you a prime suspect.
Oh no!
Yeah, I feel like that's not insane.
I forgot he does this.
Wait,
Is he singing this?
I just thought of something.
What?
Sorry. So he was singing Guilty Love, or that was playing over the speakers. Guilty
Yes.
Love was the song that the guy messed up the guitar in. Last
Yes.
time when we had to like figure that out.
Yes, because Clavier was mad at
Where
him.
if the little window is possibly next to the stage,
Ooh.
like that opens to the stage,
Mhm.
maybe that's
He
how
just walked over and went,
Guitar
boom,
Man did it.
and then,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, Guitar Man.
Mr.
Mr. Shark Boy.
Mr. Shark Boy.
He's just got stupid hair. It's
It's
killer
so
hair.
stupid. It is murder hair.
It is murder hair. I agree. I agree.
Are you gonna sing?
No.
Do it like Captain Kirk. Love, slow acting and new. Atraquinen is waiting for you. You gotta just say it.
Just say it like that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. He's
Thank you.
singing something.
Like slam poetry.
Slam poetry.
Does it?
Freaking the Goofy movie.
Oh gosh. Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top? I love the Goofy movie.
We need to rewatch that one.
We should watch
We
it.
keep talking about it and then we haven't.
No, we don't. We don't do anything.
The killing happened in the middle of my concert. I
Hmm.
was, like a sailor, adrift on a sea of sound.
But
Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen, so I put the detective with the most time on their hands on the task.
I see. I can accept that. Well, I can't. What? Oh.
What do you mean, more time on your hands?
I believe that's enough of that. The prosecution has a rather convincing case, and I need to go to the hospital.
For someone that's apparently dying.
The only way in and out of the crime scene was watched, making the defendant the only one who could possibly leave the scene. Simple and decisive. Ugh. I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict. Even if I wasn't in a hurry to make it to the hospital visit.
I'm sure the Chief Judge
Justice.
Justice will appreciate the gesture. Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses. Fortunately, the criminal left decisive evidence for us. That will have to be enough.
I feel like we're glazing over the fact
Yeah.
that they were both dragged
I
unconscious.
Definitely set up.
Like something's weird.
Something strange.
Arg.
Erg.
It can't be over already.
Yarg.
Very well. I believe this trial is finished.
Do you think we'll ever get a pirate?
Honestly, would not put it past this game. Would not put it past
'Cause
this
it
game.
looks like the next one's going to be a magician.
Yeah, magician.
A magician.
And it probably has something to do with Trucy.
Oh, probably.
Because of the
yeah.
magician-iness.
Probably.
If the defense has no contradicting
Trucy
evidence.
dies.
That wouldn't be out of
I
out
hope
of
she doesn't. That would be very sad. But she just like dies. Paula would be like,
That would be
"Another one
not
of my friends.
great.
Okay. The prosecution has presented our proof clear and plain. If you have contradicting evidence, it better be clear and plain.
like a
Apollo! They've
Oh.
got us on the ropes already.
I was gonna say like bagel schmear, but then I realized clear is not exactly bagel
No.
schmear.
No.
That'd be gross.
Ugh. You wouldn't want...
Be like a
No.
gel.
No. We'd better come up with something quick.
I know. Think, what can get us out of this? We need evidence or a witness that can prove Machi is Machi? Machi is innocent beyond a doubt.
What's his name again? I don't remember.
Without that, gulp. Mr. Justice, do you have a contradicting proof? Do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case?
Would it be the brooch?
Ooh.
Because it was in the room and it's Lemmy Roar's. Even though technically it's her
dressing room.
dressing
That's
room,
so dumb. Better tell us about it now. This is it. And so soon. If I mess this one up, it's all over.
Save.
The court wants contradicting proof.
Or call a witness. Should we show evidence or call a witness?
Who would be a witness? Oh, the siren.
Yeah.
Because remember the guy was like, witness.
Yeah.
Siren.
Yeah. The siren saw. Or something. Except he was freaking Mickey Mouse.
The siren. That's how you walked. Save. I'm going to just save real quick.
Just real quick. Because you never know.
Call a witness. Prosecutor Gavin, you claim that there was no witnesses to this crime. Are you absolutely sure?
Absolutely. I'd swear it on my career as a prosecutor. And on my million-seller hit song, Atroquinine, my love.
My love.
My love. There he goes again.
Here I go again on my own. Down the only road I've ever known. All right. That's too bad because there was a witness. Ho ho.
Ho ho.
Really now? But how did you come to possess knowledge that...
The prosecution?
My brain just could not see words. The prosecution clearly does not. I'm the only one in the world who knows this. Yeah. Let me roar. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive. Mr. Latus, can you hear me? Cold. So cold. Witness. You're cold? Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latus. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness. The witness is Ren. Siren. It's not Ren.
Ren. It's Rem.
What? It's Rem. It's Rem Savrem.
Rem Savrem.
The victim said this before he died?
Perhaps he did, and perhaps he did not. Apollo's like, I'm a witness.
Yeah, I'm like
I was there.
Yeah.
Call me as a witness.
What do you mean by that?
All we know is what Air Forehead says he said. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself.
I mean, I guess. Objection!
You might have to show the brooch still.
But it's the truth. He said it. I even told you about it, and apparently you ignored me completely.
It's my policy to fully investigate everything I deem relevant. Clearly, this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job.
He's so arrogant and
Yeah,
rude.
he is.
Even though he lost last time.
Yeah, he did. But also, he helped us.
He did, but I don't know. That's enough.
Because he likes Apollo.
Mr. Justice, we need clear contradictory proof from you. This witness of yours unknown to the prosecution. I hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty.
Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for.
Pardon? Excuse me? Are you allowed to say that in court, sir?
He is.
Irk, there's no backing out now. Let me roar.
Let me roar.
Present. Let me roar.
You're going to have to do her voice, too.
Oh, yeah. It was like a deeper, breathy voice, right?
That was almost British. It was like freaking Padme Amidala.
I'm a lady. Yeah. I'm a lady.
That was Moira.
Amidala. David.
David,
I'm Princess Amidala. Recall Mr. Latus's last words.
You have to say him again.
A witness is siren.
He meant the siren.
The siren. Aha, he meant the siren. That's right, the siren of the ballad. Let me roar. Let me roar was only on stage for a second set. And she had access to the backstage area. So she could have been a witness. I see. Well, Prosecutor Gavin?
My claim still stands. There was no witness to this crime.
Witness. Witness me. Very well. Let's hear from the horse's mouth then, shall we? We will now take a break from
a horse.
from Detective Emma Sky's cross-examination. Please show Lemuror to the witness stand. Lemuror would say nothing the night of the murder. Oh, okay. She wouldn't say anything the night of the murder. Not today, though. Today we'll drag this story out of her no matter what it is. I'm gonna kill her.
I'm gonna kill her.
Is she gonna pretend like she can't speak?
That'd be really funny, actually. She's like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. It is my distinct honor to welcome the siren of the ballad to our courtroom.
Oh, you are too kind. It was like that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
You can speak English? Yes, I can. Though I am not very good. There is much I do not know. You speak so well. Have you spent time here before? Actually, I do not know how I came by my knowledge of your language.
I just knew it.
Nor would I studied it. I'm from the stars.
I came down from the heavens.
From the heavens, David. Alexis, what does she mean she doesn't know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You just folded in.
Folded in. I can't be any clearer.
I too thought to call her as a witness, but I did not. I had a reason, of course.
What's that?
Lemuror suffers from amnesia.
Amnesia. The amnesia. Amnesia? Lemuror is not my true name. Yet I remember nothing of the time before I was given it. Nothing of the time before I started singing on stage.
Whoa, she's even more mysterious than I thought.
Trauma.
That's just unresolved trauma, my friends. As lauded singer Lemuror, she lives a good life. There are little difficulties for her thanks to her success. Yet, I did not wish to subject her to unnecessary stress.
I see. I care surprisingly little about people's past.
Hi, the Wraith.
I have nothing to fear that you have nothing to fear in this court, Lemuror. Hi, the Wraith. Thank you. There is something I do not understand. I am being called as a witness. What might I say?
I didn't see anything.
Have amnesia.
I have amnesia.
I
suffer from short-term memory loss.
Such a good get out of everything kind of thing. Don't you just love Twitch prompts notifications? Are they not working? Are they not doing things?
Lame.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Boo!
No one will tell me anything of what happened.
Queen of muck, the queen of slime and putress. Boo! Boo!
I don't know why that made me think of that.
No.
Let me be frank.
You can't be frank. You're Clavier. I want to be frank.
I did not want to ask you up here to testify. Yet that young gentleman with the wide forehead and the beautiful eyes was adamant that you stand.
I love that he makes fun of his forehead. Oh my.
Congratulations, Apollo. He just confessed that he liked your eyes. You're the bad guy.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing. Well, now that you're here, please give us your testimony. If nothing else, the sound of your voice is welcome.
Oh.
Relax, Judge.
The judge is so weird when it comes to women.
Yeah, like super creepy.
Every single
young lady
that's been in his courtroom since we've started this game, he's just really weird with.
Been like, oh no, I'll protect you.
It's like, it'll be fine. It'll be so fine.
It'll be totally fine. Tell us what you saw the night of the crime night. All right, here we go. Voice time.
What I saw.
What I saw. As for what I saw nothing. Cool, good testimony. That night I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. I did not return backstage after the second set. Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and told to wait there. That is where I learned that something had happened, but I wasn't told the details.
Oh, okay.
That was helpful.
No, that wasn't even a little helpful.
I must say, you sound wonderful just testifying.
The judge is creepy.
The freaking dirty old man. I hope he was too distracted to hear what she was actually saying.
There you have it. She saw nothing that night. Nothing she can remember.
She has amnesia.
Now we can only pray that the defense has the sense to admit something.
Admit defeat, sorry.
Thank you. And refrain from detaining her here longer than need be. Goodness.
Wow, you can't talk now.
I can't talk either. Wow.
It's contagious.
It is contagious. You just got better, Apollo. Way to go.
Grr. It has different connotations nowadays
Grr.
when bad was like
You're so bad.
sexy. Like Apollo's a bad bitch. We know. Very well, Mr. Justice. Keep it short and sweet. Lemuel wouldn't talk to me the night of the crime. She must know something, and I've got to find out what.
Cross-examination.
What I saw? Okay. What I saw nothing. Hold it! What?
You saw absolutely nothing? Were your eyes closed
But
the
you
whole
must have
time?
seen-
Are you sure?
Are you the blind child?
Was your friend's blindness contagious?
Contagious? Did you gain
get-
blindness?
Did you get the blind?
I like the idea of being like, I gained blindness instead of I lost my sight.
Yeah. I gained blindness.
I gained deafness.
gained 2 blind points. I rolled a critical fail and gained 2 blind points.
2 blind points. But you must have seen something. Mr. Latouche named you. Mr. Latouche. How can I tell you what I don't know? Let me roar. You said you were a witness. He said you were a witness with his dying words. I do not know what he meant to say, but that night I was invited. Blah, 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 blah.
It's like, yeah, we know you sang on stage. We saw it. And then Mr. Gavin's freaking guitar caught on fire.
Yeah. It was a great concert. You heard me sing? Thank you. Thank you for hearing me sing.
Thank you.
I was hoping to get an autograph later, actually.
It's a fanboy.
Of course. Mr. Justice, this is a Crocs examination. You're out of line.
Crocs examination.
If anyone deserves an autograph here, it's me. One on my gavel would be nice.
Air Judge, Apollo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
What's this?
Did he just like throw it? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It's my autograph. Now keep this trial moving.
Chucked it.
He's just like, here you go.
That's so stupid. What? Oh, my grandchildren would be so happy. Apparently his grandson is a big fan.
Let's continue, shall we? If you would, let me roar. Tell us what you did after your stellar performance.
Stellar.
Stella.
Did not return. Hold it! You did not return backstage once? Where were you then? What were you doing?
What about the brooch?
I was cleaning up on stage. There are many things I must do for a performance other than simply sing. And was Machi with you at the time? Unfortunately, I do not know where he was. So much for an alibi for Machi. It was led by the police, Mr. Gavin's dressing room. Hold it! With Machi, correct? How was he then? He seemed as he always does, though I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Latouche's death. Yet he is not the type to show much emotion.
Yes, he's given the police no end of headaches. He answers most questions with silence, and those glinting frames speak nothing.
That's because he doesn't speak your language. Like a cop's
He's
in there being
guilty.
like, "Why did you kill her?" And he's like, I'm a child from a different country.
What?
No habla."
No habla.
Yeah.
No hablo.
Hablo? I don't know.
It's
I
different
don't-
connotations.
I don't hablo the Espanol, so.
The Espanol. The Espanol.
Espanole.
The questioning hasn't gone
That's you.
very far.
I don't know why I was picking up your line.
You're like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm doing it. I speak into Spanish.
I speak it Spanish.
We sat there waiting. Hold it. How was the incident explained to you? I was told nothing in detail, only that Mr. Latouche died. Of course, investigations require some security. But Mr. Latouche was my manager.
We were best friends.
I wanted to know more. I could have been told. Should have been told. Both Machi and I were beside ourselves with concern.
Allow me to apologize, but please understand. Keeping you in the dark was as painful for me as it was for you.
Was it? Yes,
Oh,
I
Clavier.
understand. Think. What doesn't ring true about her testimony?
It's hard to imagine Lemmy were lying.
She might not be lying, but she's hiding something. What wouldn't she tell me the night of the murder?
I saw nothing.
All right, what do we have that we can present?
The brooch.
Brooch found at the crime scene. Long time remember. I still feel like this is like it. You're probably right, but it's such weak evidence.
Yeah, but it's all we have right now. It's the very beginning. We have, I think, one more day of investigating. So we just kind of have what we have currently.
Remember this?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's our best bet. Oh, I got the hiccups. Okay. That night, I did not return backstage. Present this one?
Yeah.
Do you think on this word set?
Yes.
Objection! This has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry, Lemuroy.
I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry, but I'm having trouble believing you.
Dot, 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 dot.
You remember this brooch, do you not?
Why, that's Lemmy Roars. She was wearing it for her song.
See, that makes more sense. We
Okay.
weren't told that.
Nope.
We were just assuming that it was there. Whatever. Care to add that to the testimony, Prosecutor Gavin?
What?
This brooch was found after the murder took place, at the very scene of the crime.
What?
Gonna poop himself. Let me roar.
I'm gonna barf.
How did your brooch get backstage if you did not go there yourself? And as Prosecutor Gavin has just told us, you had been wearing it during your performance that night.
Whoa. She gasped.
She blew air?
Yeah.
Just what is the meaning of this? Let me roar, please explain.
Dot, dot, dot.
Let me roar?
I want to speak to my lawyer.
Yep.
She says English is quite difficult.
Wait, you can speak it? That was
Javier is very, very talented.
yeah, he knows many
Of
languages.
course he does.
He knows German,
He knows French.
French, and this
And
horrible language.
Whatever the symbol language is.
That trick's not going to work here.
Your forehead may be large, but you are a lawyer, truly. But you have missed one important fact.
What now?
In fact, at the time of the incident, why is Clavier the freaking translator now?
I don't know. Like
I
I
went
feel like
backstage, but only for a moment.
to rip off my brooch and then run out. What?
Think back to the moment of the crime. You know whereof I speak.
Is she really saying all that?
What's she talking about, Apollo?
This does seem skeevy to like have only the prosecutor be able to translate.
It's like, only I know what's going on, you guys.
Right. When the incident... is she talking about that? Watch this room for me. I have to cough it back up.
Watch this room. Okay, we leave.
Right. Understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And then we immediately
and then we
left.
left. 'Cause
Mr.
we had to.
Latouche, can you hear me?
Go.
Cold. So cold. Huh? Witness. You're cold. Don't worry. Okay, we've done this like 4 times.
Yeah.
I don't care. Witness.
It kills me each time, though. It's great.
Siren.
The siren.
Siren. How can the siren witness anything? Yipes, Emma. What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Emma. Oh no. Could have sworn I heard a door close. Did she like literally like throw her brooch in?
Maybe. And just dipped.
What did she say? I looked into the room, just a glance, mind you.
So this was when your brooch dropped? That explains that.
Does it? It does. There was no other time I could have dropped it. But that's ridiculous. You only looked in for an instant and you dropped your brooch?
Just chucked it in. Air forehead. It's like, yes.
What?
She has raised a possibility. The only thing that can counter that is evidence.
So she looked in at the crime scene. Actually, I intended to go into the dressing room. I knew nothing of what had happened, of course. But the moment I opened the door, I heard a horrible voice.
Air forehead shouting, who's there, no doubt. A horrible voice indeed. I want to hear more of it.
I closed the door immediately.
Well, that explains the brooch. Does it?
Does it?
Let's return
Not even a
your
little.
your testimony. That's too convenient. She's hiding something. Let me roar. You did look into the room, though, right?
Let me roar.
Yes.
Testify as to what you saw.
Very well. Though it was only the briefest of glimpses. I
So-
saw a tiny
so
man's
brief.
buttocks.
Was he what? Oh, it's
Oh,
his
bracelet time. Okay, wait, go back. Okay. When my performance was finished, you watch her, like, stuff.
I'm trying.
When my performance was finished, I went backstage just for a moment. I saw nothing. The late Letouce's body was behind a wall. Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and told to wait there. That is where I learned that something had happened, but I wasn't told the details.
Okay, here's the thing. Why would she know this? Why would he know he's behind the wall? If you saw nothing. If you were told nothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna press. How do I press? There we go.
Perceive.
I'm gonna press before I perceive. A wall? Was there a wall there?
Is what in English?
A division or partition, I believe. It was a large dressing room divided into 2 halves.
Oh yeah, it's got like a little partition
Yeah.
thing.
Those things are the worst to close.
They really are. They're huge and
They're-
painful.
devils.
The murder took place
Squish your fingies.
in the inside half. I guess the partition might have hidden the body. Yeah, but okay. Up in the police, dressing room, okay. I think it's when she puts her head down. Perceive.
I feel like it's either going to be something she does with her eyes, maybe, or her fingers. Because she's like holding her arms. I'm wondering if she's like tapping her fingers or something. So go all the way down, see if you can see her fingies. Nope.
Just boobs.
Nope, can't see that far down. That's fine.
Wanted to see if her eyes moved. Okay. I don't think it does. Pass. I don't know. Do you see anything that's different?
No, it's hard to tell when she's got that over her face.
Like literally the only thing is when she looks down. That's the only time she like changes. I guess I could do this. 1, 2. Do you think he's holding his bracelet up to his eyeball?
Like a freaking binocular thing. Maybe.
I see nothing.
Is it gonna be her eyes though? Do I need to
What
look
else
it-
would
Do I need to
move?
look it up?
Like what else could it be? Like other than her eyes. Her hands aren't there.
Yeah. A little snake just comes out of her hoodie.
The lying snake.
The lying snake.
Okay. Maybe it is something when she's normal though.
Yeah, maybe try one of those. Wasn't told the
Perceive.
details. Do you want me to look it up too?
Eyeballs.
As long as there's no weird glitch like last time where we saw that move.
We did see that move.
And it did move, and then it just didn't let us. Oh, well, that's gross. My brother said he found a spider in his headphones.
I have to look for my own sanity because if I don't, I'll think about it.
That's the worst.
I have to check.
Now you have to check.
Oh, it makes me want to die because what if it laid eggs in your ear?
Ooh, gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm clear.
You're clear.
Just the idea of that. I had to look.
Yeah, that's fair. I might have to check halfway through too if I think about it too much. I'm gonna try and not think about that. I don't know why he sent that to me right now. That's terrible.
That
Why
was
would
awful
Why would
timing.
he do that to me? Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. I guess her eyebrows could be furrowing.
Maybe. Oh, it's her throat.
Oh,
The late Mr. Latusse's body.
okay. Her throat. This is hard.
Yeah. Oh, she
swallowed.
swallows. It's so weird.
That's like a perfectly normal thing to do.
Yeah, I'd swallow. Not in an animation where they have to put in the effort of making you swallow.
I can't stop
We have
thinking
to
about
do this
spider
every
ears.
once in a while because
We're dumb.
we're dumb.
We're a little bit stupid.
We are just a little stupid.
A
sometimes.
wee bit stupid.
It's okay.
The late Mr. Latusse's body, you say?
Yes.
You know something more about Mr. Latusse's death than you're saying.
What?
What are you talking about?
I could see you trying not to remember. Her hands are huge. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's
No,
just
her
like.
hands are normal.
I guess I haven't seen her hands, so they just look
Yeah.
giant. In my
They're good
brain.
size. They're the size of her face.
But the effort made you swallow. You can't fool my eyes. My special eyes.
Your special eyes.
It is true. It was so terrible, after all. Why did Mr. Latouche have to be shot?
One moment, let me roar.
Yes. What was it you just said?
Why did
Why did Mr. Latouche?
Why did Mr. Latouche have to be shot? Yes. She was hiding something. I knew it. Let me roar. I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words just now contradict your testimony.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we were talking about
Would
that.
that
We just couldn't
be?
figure out where she was saying weird stuff.
Yeah, we knew it was weird. Take this. Limor contradicted her own testimony. I have to the evidence to prove it. What?
Oh, we do?
What did it what?
What? What? The investigation request? Is
No.
that the evidence?
Maybe.
Or present the-
Oh yeah. Probably.
Yeah, and
Okay.
It also says present the diagram of the crime scene.
Tell me, let me roar. How did you know he had been shot?
Oh, well,
Immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene. This is the document proving that. In your testimony, you told the court, no,
No, don't tell me anything about the
Don't
incident.
tell me anything.
Furthermore, you testified that you had seen nothing. Yet you knew that Mr. Latouche had been shot. How could you have known? Oh. She's dead.
She died.
She's been shot.
She died.
That was weird.
I hate when it does that. It's
I
really
know, it
weird.
makes my eyes burn. Let me roar. You aren't hiding something from this court, I hope. I really am. The sweet song of hers was sounding a little too sweet.
Ah, now I remember. Please, allow me to add to my testimony.
Of course.
Sure, why not?
All we want to know is the truth. She looks kind of pale, huh?
I forgot you were here, Trucy. She saw something, I know it. Even the victim said so.
I saw bullet holes in the wall that Mr. Latouche had been shot. Knew that Mr. Latouche should be shot.
But that was on the other side of the wall.
Wait, how does the door open? Yeah, the door would be blocking it.
Yeah.
F off, loser!
Present that.
I got evidence!
What do you mean?
Let me roar. They call you the siren of the ballad or whatever. The lies are hardly becoming of such a creature. But a put down worthy of our prosecutor, Mr. Justice.
Such put downs are hardly becoming of you, Apollo.
Everyone's so mean to him.
You're too short for that. Stop polishing your forehead and start polishing your character, yeah?
Why is everyone bullying poor Apollo? Come on, can't it be cool for once?
He's like, I wanted to say something poetic, okay?
I had a
Sorry.
good line.
I'll never do it again.
Observe the diagram. Let me roar, you looked in from the door just for a moment, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that is so.
That is
That is so.
There are bullet holes in the room, yes. But they were in the wall the door is on. You see, assuming you merely glanced into the room, You couldn't have seen those bullet holes. Yeek. Y'all.
Yeah.
She's a singer.
That's true.
Let me roar. Yes. I'm afraid the defense has raised a good point. It appears you have been holding back something.
And I must tell you what it
Yes.
is that I saw.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, you're in a court of law.
Excuse you?
It's illegal not to tell the truth. The happenings in this trial are being recorded, and I'm certain it would be in the news in Borginia. You understand your reputation is at stake. It falls to you to avoid tarnishing it. Can you record court proceedings?
I think they mean that, like, it's on
Oh,
the
like
court
written
record.
recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
With the newer technology stuff, I think some have been recorded.
Yeah, but this is from like 2010.
Yeah, it's just like a physical court record.
Court.
Personally speaking, I still believe that cross-examining her will yield us absolutely nothing.
I disagree for some reason. She knew.
But she knew.
But she knew.
But she
Mr.
knew.
Latusa died.
He died.
And he named her as a witness.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You must have seen something, Let Me Roar. Very well. Let Me Roar, please continue your testimony.
Very well, I shall.
If I must.
If I have to.
Witness testimony.
Continuation.
What I saw, part 2. Saw 2.
I
That's
saw
the one where that
2.
guy dies in a horrible way.
I
Get it?
don't think I've seen the Saw.
I haven't seen any Saw movies. They stress me
I
out.
think they all die in horrible ways in the Saw movies.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
That is the point.
I was
Do
on
you
my
want to play a game?
Just Monopoly for 5 hours. That's torture.
Someone would die at the end of that.
I was on my way back from the stage to the backstage exit.
Stage.
There was something like a little window there.
Oh.
That's how
So
I saw
she
it.
saw it through the
Yep.
window.
That window's important.
Do not open as it's open. And she's like, ah, gun!
Gun!
Okay.
There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But it wasn't Machi. It was a grown person.
It
I
was
know
not
it
a
was.
child.
Machi walks around on his knees. He's actually a man who's not blind.
So you
It's
did
like
witness the
frickin'
crime.
Lord Farquaad in the Shrek the musical where they have him just like walking on his
Walking,
knees.
scooching around. I mean, it's like Gimli.
Yeah, a little bit like that too.
And the killer was a grown person, you say?
Ah, this is my first time hearing this, I assure you. Nice play, your forehead. ...
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your cross-examination. Let begin.
Great going, Apollo. You were right about Let Me Roar.
I keep forgetting you're here, Trucy.
What's wrong? You don't look too happy.
This whole thing smells fishy. That's what's wrong. I don't like fish.
Question mark? What? Cross-examination?
All right. Away from the stage, the backstage exit. Oh, there's something like a window there. That's how I saw it. Hold it. What exactly is something like a little window?
Mhm.
Yes, well, it was a small window.
A tiny window.
Window is the best word I know in English. I think it is how it is said, yes.
You need not worry, Let Me Roar. Your choice of words is impeccable. The Bacha meme.
There is a
So
small
dumb.
window in the dressing room in question. Perhaps the defense. That's you.
Perhaps
Why
the
did I
defense
take your
remembers
lines?
this detail? I have no idea. I've been him for the last however many episodes.
I've just been doing everyone's voices and got confused. That little window on the wall.
Saw the crime from there.
It says do not open.
Do not open, but it was open.
Shots, couldn't do anything. You could have like yelled or something. Are you certain you heard 2 shots fired?
Yeah, it's quite certain. I was on my way to the backstage
Apollo,
exit.
you heard 2 shots fired.
This was when I heard a faint sound like a gunshot. Wondering what it had been, I peered through the window. That is when I heard the second gunshot, much closer.
And there were 2 bullet holes at the scene. No contradiction so far.
It all happened on the other side of that window. There was nothing I could do.
Except if she saw it from the window and then her brooch made it inside the room.
Yeah.
Did she decide to go into the room?
I mean, she still technically did open the door. Because remember, Apollo heard her open the door and was
That's
like,
true.
who is that?
Okay.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's true.
It wasn't Machi. Hold it. How do you know that? It wasn't Machi who shot. Are you sure?
Yes, quite certain.
He's still laughing. It amuses me that you would question her testimony. As Carter dies in the corner from choking on her water. It is testimony in your favor. Isn't it my job to object?
Excuse me. I
Okay.
choked on my water.
Yeah, you did. Ripley's looking at me all concerned. She's just staring.
I'm okay, Ripley. It's okay.
Yeah, Apollo, what were you thinking?
Trucy, let's just listen to what Lemuroar has to say. Can you tell me how you're so sure?
The rate says strong water.
Yes, of course.
Very strong water.
It like splashed
Spicy
into the back
water.
of my throat. It's vodka.
Yes, of course. You see,
I've told you I had a class where I had a water bottle that my professor came and he was like, "Is that a vodka bottle?" I was like, "Yes, I'm
Yes.
drinking vodka at my 8
At
a.m.
8 in the
class."
morning.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that's so funny. Now, the simple Trucy, there's a critical flaw in her testimony, and I have to point it out even if it isn't good for our case. Okay, it's on my way. I didn't do this one. So you were heading towards the dressing room?
yes.
So this is a little before she opened the dressing room door and dropped her brooch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
About the same time, Emma and I heard those shots.
I was on my way back. Okay.
This is the other one.
No. Then who was it?
A grown person? That's a little vague.
I am sorry.
What is the word in English?
My skill with your
Adult.
language is lacking. I know. What is the word? Stupid idiot.
Dumb idiot.
Certainly you could at least see where the shooter was male or female.
It was a man, a young man.
It was a...
How old is Shark Boy? Is he
He's
considered
24.
a young man?
He's young. That's
A
young.
strapping young man.
He's younger than us, so it's young. Right?
Yeah,
That's
true.
how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's still
Sorry, I'm
dying.
still recovering.
Strong water.
And you're sure of that?
Yes, his voice was quite clear.
So she heard it.
Voice.
What did he sound like?
That seems really important to
I
your
feel like
testimony,
you'd be able
Chica.
to tell who it was. She's never seen him before.
Looking at this diagram, it seems the dressing room was quite cluttered. It does seem likely that you you couldn't have had a clear view of the shooter.
As a singer, I rely more on my ears than my eyes. When I hear a voice, I do not forget it. That voice was the voice of a man.
Why don't we just line him up like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and
Yeah.
have him sing for her?
Be like, was it him?
Was it this person?
So you heard a voice. But
It's
that's you.
me. So you heard a
Sorry.
voice. But
I'm so
wait.
sorry.
Couldn't that have been the victim, Mr. Latouche?
Also, what did he say? That seems important.
yeah. Can you tell us?
Absolutely not. Did I not just say that I do not forget a voice? If it was Mr. Latouche who spoke, I would have known.
Indeed. So you were at the window and you heard the shooter's voice, the voice of a young man.
Apollo, this is a good testimony. That proves it wasn't Machi.
Indeed. If it turns out to be true, it would cast this case in a considerably different light. What is the defense's opinion on the testimony? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. She could say more. She could say, what's going on?
I'm gonna say it's pretty good because it's art. I mean, it works for us.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's good. I like it.
I like it. It's pretty good.
Well, I have to say, it's pretty good. Vital, even. This shows the shooter wasn't Machi.
Huh. Surely you can't be serious there, Forehead.
I'm deadly serious.
Don't call me Shirley. Don't call me Forehead.
Why not?
Let me roar. I understand why you would want to protect Machi. Yet remember, you are the siren of the ballad. And lies do not become such a creature.
What does the prosecution mean?
Apollo, what's he talking about?
How come no one bats an eye when he says stuff like that?
I recall the state of the crime scene quite well.
The state of the room.
Yes, and when the murder took place, that window was closed.
But that doesn't mean it was closed during the murder. It just means someone closed
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
Like,
I find it hard to believe you could hear a voice through it.
What? But I'm sure.
Let me roar. I have nothing but the highest regard for your musical sense. But my opinion of you as a witness is somewhat lesser.
objection! You're a stinky poo-poo. But she's the only eyewitness we have.
I object you, so you say.
Smell my finger.
And the victim named her the siren as the witness.
That's right. That's what Mr. Latouche.
We heard your claim. We even entertained the possibility, and it brought us to this.
Punch.
Herr Judge,
Yes.
the prosecution requests that the witness be excused.
I thought that said executed.
Execute them.
Please execute the witness. They're not useful.
I admire your singing talents, let me roar.
But you need to die.
You need to die, okay? Please.
Because you said please, I'm afraid I must honor the prosecution's request. There is indeed a question of the witness credibility. But if Lemmy Roar can't testify,
Then we don't have a chance of proving Machi's innocence.
this cross-examination is over. Prosecutor Gavin, you may continue making your case.
Danke. No, where were we?
Danke.
Danke. Ah, yes. I would like to hear from
Fräulein.
Detective again.
It's so loud. It's okay. It's a funny bit.
As long as I'm remembering not to scream into the microphone.
Ruining everyone's ears, only
Hopefully
mine.
I don't break anyone or Ripley's ears ever again.
She's fine. She's
all
used
grown
to
up.
us.
She's happy.
Wait, let me hear Lemmy Roar's testimony one last time. But the cross-examination is already over. Until such a time as needed arises. This witness may leave the stand.
Dot, dot, dot.
I'm sorry I could not be of more assistance. ...
Dang, did we lose?
No, we probably just have to gain more evidence. At last, back to the real trial. Ready, Air Forehead?
No. Grr.
Grr.
I hope I didn't just miss my only chance.
Fräulein.
Detective, how far had we gotten until we were so rudely interrupted?
Shut up. Don't ask me.
I just like saying the same thing twice. And I never repeat a song for an encore.
Why is he being such a jerk?
He's just being
He's all highfalutin.
someone burned his favorite guitar and
That's
he's
true.
pissed.
You know what? That's
He's
valid.
pissed. That's fine.
I'm sure he assumes like the murderer was the burner.
Oh yeah, and he's like, I want to take him down. That child burned my guitar.
So
take him
I'm
down.
gonna burn the child.
I'm gonna burn the child.
If you would,
the
Miss
only
Sky.
answer.
That's how it works. I believe I was saying that the only way Mr. Latisse's killer could have escaped was through the air vent in the ceiling.
Doing an Alexis Bob over there.
Ah, yes, there was only one door in that room, and a witness, you, was standing in front of it. Wait, I just thought of something. What if the person with the shutting of the door wasn't, I have to look at the diagram.
Look at diagram.
What if it wasn't someone entering, but rather someone leaving? Like, what if someone was hiding in one of these like guitar cases
they're
or
like,
something?
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Again, that
and then
would
they ran.
imply the child,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
The Wraith said, I bet the Sai and Ren will end up being parts of two different words.
Ah.
That would be interesting. Two different people.
Ooh. I like
Two
this.
people are guilty.
And a witness, you, was standing in front of it. The arbor is a very big sea. Kind of limits the people who could possibly get through. I certainly would have a difficult time. You sure would. Not you that you had been there in the first place, though. Remember, the whole backstage area was off limits to people not involved with the concert. The only one who meets the conditions for our killer is the defendant. Unless someone snuck in.
A virtuoso performance. I couldn't have put it better myself.
She does state a clear case. Though, reading the report, something caught my eye.
Oh, what's that?
The circumstances of the defendant's arrest.
Hi, J.K. Grammar.
Oh, hi, JK. Also, like, finally we're bringing up freaking the weird way we found them. The passed out child and the
Oh,
dude. Like, that
yeah.
was weird.
Yeah, like, oh, they just, like, set them up in a weird little, like, ritual
creepy,
position.
yeah.
It was, like, real weird.
The circumstances, again,
Hey, that's right, Apollo. Remember when we found Machi? That was bizarre.
it was 1:30 in the
It
morning.
was so crazy.
You guys, that video of your dad's makeover was amazing. It was so fun and stupid.
I'm so sad. I got great
Oh, you got great
angles
footage, and it all
of
got like
Scott,
totally screwed
and
up.
for some reason, he did something to it.
I swear he did.
He did
because the
something to
files were borked, but like they
Because
still.
it was only his files on his phone that were borked.
Yeah,
He did something to
He
him
did
because
something.
I
Something
had
broke.
some really good angles and really
I
good
know.
faces.
We probably
of
could have
him.
figured it out, but we didn't have a lot of time before we had to post it.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
It's
I feel like you
fine.
should do another one.
I want to do another one because I want to do a different color palette.
Yeah.
I have
We'll figure it
ideas
out.
now.
It was fun.
It was
That
my
a lot
first
of
time
fun.
ever doing makeup on someone else.
You did a great job.
Okay.
See, yeah, the rate it's
Yeah,
very
this.
sus. I feel like your dad did something to it.
Yeah.
I agree.
He was like, I don't want these. Somehow y'all need to do Scott and Brian at the same time. I'm thinking next year in Vegas. I'd do that.
I want to come to Vegas next year.
Yeah, you should
I
come to
wasn't able
Vegas.
to this year because of
You were
I
in.
had too many things going on.
You were in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I was helping my parents move.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
next
hopefully-
year.
Hopefully this next year. I really want to come.
Vegas is so much fun. And now you're like part of the streaming. You're part of it.
I'm part of it.
People
now.
know you.
I've been mentioned.
You've been mentioned.
Maybe just avoid Scott's eyes.
They're
He
hard.
was complaining about him for quite a bit.
Honestly, I am shocked I was able to do as much as I did with like eyeliner and stuff because
Yeah.
he was so like the waterline stuff.
Yeah, he was
freaking. I'm shocked he let me do that.
Funny.
Never in my life did I think he would let me do
I was
that.
surprised he sat somewhat still for it.
Yeah, like shocking.
It was fun. It
Anyway,
was a lot of
murder.
fun. Anyway, back to this weird setup
Yeah,
of French
Sh-
child.
she's right.
and-
yeah, creepy French child and blind French child, mind you, and
Blind
guitar
French child.
man. See, and again, like, whose guitar is that? Is that the Shark Man's guitar?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Why did Mr. Latusse's body disappear from the room and end up on top of that stage tower, holding a guitar, no less? Unless it's the third band member who no one has talked about.
A perceptive observation, Air Judge.
Thanks. It was kind of an accident, really. But you worked in this job long enough. What?
You work
Oh,
in this.
but you work in this
you
job
work
long
in
enough.
this job long enough,
You
and
get
you'll
a
get a
nose
nose
for
for
things.
things. The judge sure seems pleased with himself. Very good,
Fräulein.
detective. Perhaps you can tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved? And how does that lead us to the killer?
Missing body.
Have fun, J.K. Grammar. Sorry.
How dare you interrupt me?
I'm sorry.
This
no,
is a
no
formal
witness testimony
stream.
for you.
Everyone has a specific time they're allowed to talk. No. Oh gosh. Okay. I believe Machi stole the body because of some lyrics. But how did he carry that body? That body's 3
That
times his
child?
size.
No.
He moved the body
Shark
to
boy.
match Lemuroir's song. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim, and Machi practically left his signature at the scene. All of the evidence clearly
Yeah, the
points to the
child left
defendant.
his signature all over the scene.
He pooped himself.
It was their freaking dressing room.
Yeah, like that's so.
That's just weird.
I'm
It's just
confused.
very weird.
Lemuroir's song.
Yes, the guitar serenade. You noticed its code too, did you not?
It's code.
All of the events that day followed the lyrics to our song.
Sugar, sugar.
First the keys to my heart, held on to so tightly, were stolen.
in your embrace when you stole away the keys.
Keep going while you sing. Let me keep going.
Sorry.
Thank you. Oh, that's you.
The prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flames on the stage. Mr. Latusse's life was taken by a bullet.
The rest hardly needs explanation. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
Oh, that's mad.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like a story out of some fairy tale. Sugar, sugar. I admit, I forgot about the song. But there it is now, waiting for me, the grand finale, as it were.
Hey, you know I was the one who first noticed that.
I've heard of jumping rope to songs, but counting to songs? What?
Yeah, like the jump rope competitions. Did you not ever see that, like, Disney Channel jump in?
No, I know what you mean now.
Okay.
I don't think I saw that, but no.
It's got Corbin Blue in it.
Like, that's a selling point for me?
It's got to be a selling point for you.
All right. But killing?
It's a wild world out there, Judge.
Judge. Very well. I've heard one song and dance. Let's get to the next. The cross-examination. That was a weird sentence.
The next.
Next. I'm not so sure I'm going to be doing much singing.
Not with her.
I cannot sing. I believe much is still. Oh, we already did this. Okay.
Again. La 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 la.
Press. Hold it. Who would steal a body just to match some lyrics?
A serial killer.
I didn't believe it myself, but it can't just be a coincidence.
It is as
Fräulein!
detective says. Let us begin with the first verse, if you would.
Fräulein!
Detective.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't prepared for that one.
Sorry.
What? You want me to sing it? Hey, look at that.
You are the witness, yeah? Or did you just want me to sing? I warn you, my fee as vocalist is not trivial.
Fine.
You get to sing as her. I love this.
Let's look at the first part of the lyrics, shall we? I can't do this.
Please do.
I was so prepped.
Please try.
When you stole my heart away. Wait, you stole away. Never mind. I immediately screwed up. So bad. I regret every part of that.
I think that was wonderful.
Ooh.
Indeed, my favorite heart-shaped keyring was stolen that morning.
Next, we'll go to the right page of the lyric sheet, where we find burning in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away.
I love that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bad CG. Oh, so hideous. As we know,
Really bad
Prosecutor Gavin's
CG.
guitar burned, or whatever she said. What did she actually say? Take like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away, all away.
I love that the song's just going to change each time it comes up. Like, it's never going to be
It's
the
not
same.
consistent. Mr. Letice's life was taken by a bullet.
Bravo.
Fräulein!
Detective, you're singing. It's not bad.
It's not good.
It's not good, not great, but it's not bad.
It's whatever.
Now for the finale.
It's like the shortest song of all time.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, I could. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
I love that you're not singing.
Nope. You told me to do slam poetry.
No,
That's what
I
I'm doing.
like the
That's what
slam.
I'm doing. That's
It's
what
good.
he sings. That's how he sings.
Solid.
As it says in the lyrics, Mr. Latouche. If there's some other character that I'm doing that ends up having to sing, we'll see. But he,
This is the
Javier's,
worst.
that's just his vibe.
I can't sing.
Yeah, you can.
No, I cannot.
Tell that to our jam sessions in my car. We have some fun. Was
Hot to
found-
Go by Chapel Roan is not the same as actually singing. I mean, like, she's singing.
But
We sound like dinguses.
we could kill it at karaoke. As long as everyone else is very drunk.
Yeah, too bad neither of us drink. My gosh.
Was found with a guitar high in the sky over the stage. I'm still pointing.
I've been pointing that whole speech.
No series of coincidences could be so well conceived.
He's right. Scientifically speaking. What would Wacky have said? That concert was whack.
That concert was a whack.
Whack.
It's hard to argue when she pours her heart into it like that.
Anyway, the shooter. Anyway, we're in trial, and I've been singing.
I've been singing with a pop star.
Hold it. Does the prosecution have any idea why he'd do all this? You want my scientific opinion? No clue. But he clearly had a reason to go through all that trouble. Some deep reason. A deep reason?
Not only did he steal my keys, he torched my guitar. Unforgivable acts, even if he had a reason, and worse, if he had none.
Torch is a cool way to say burn something.
Torched it.
Torch his guitar.
It torched it.
But Diva's complaints aside, I can't imagine someone doing this on just a whim.
Fraulein.
Detective, I take that something.
Offense to that opinion?
I take offense to that. At that description, I'm not a diva.
Indeed, it does seem too well rehearsed, shall we say. Yes, this crime was planned for sure. Oh, the guy had married him. We don't know that. That's not,
That's a very broad
that
claim.
could mean anything.
Very broad claim. Nobody in this country would ever want to kill anybody.
Isn't the Sharkman also like the cop for, or like the prosecutor, whatever, for the country he's from? Lemuru's from?
Possibly.
So
yeah.
he would also potentially know.
They're all like some sort of weird.
They're all like
They're
part
all
of the law.
people.
But like, didn't they say he's from what was it? Bucheskatet? What's their country?
Borginia.
Borginia?
Borginia. Yes. I
Yeah.
think it's Borginia.
I think he's from Virginia too.
he's just a surfer, bro.
So he's like, he's getting more and more likely.
Yeah.
But
I'm
Mr.
thinking
Latou
Mr.
spoke
Shark
English.
Man.
He may have come to this country before. I looked into that, I assure you. Oh.
Oh.
It was
okay.
really.
Really?
It was his first time.
Ate that thing.
I ate that thing. Really.
Really?
It was the first time in the country, it seems. His first time. Apparently he learned English on his own. Great.
You see, no one here had a motive to kill him, and certainly not in such an elaborate fashion.
It does seem difficult to imagine. Unless our famous prosecutor did it at time like that.
What did you say?
Prosecutor Gavin, you did this to promote your song?
I would never.
He would.
He probably would. Of course not. I am quite dismayed by the ludicrous nature of her claim. Why would I need promotion? Everyone already listens to my music. They're even in my textbook at school.
And I'd never heard
How?
of them. What does that say about me?
You're older?
Yeah, but he's younger than Gavin.
Yeah, but he's older than Trucy
True.
by like 10 years.
I was just kidding. Don't go get all worked up, Glimmer Boy.
She just doesn't like Gavin.
I love that she doesn't like Gavin. Finally, someone can bully him and not just
yeah,
us.
that's true. She's like, you're bullying Apollo. I'm going to bully you.
And I'm also bullying Apollo.
I'm the older sister.
What did you mean by his signature? The bullet holes in the wall, of course. Bullet holes? What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The revolver was fired twice. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall. That means what exactly? The dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there. They can't have been more than 5 feet apart. It would be difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range. Difficult to miss, you say? Barry. Assuming the shooter could properly aim. No, you can't be serious.
Machi, he can't see.
Oh, I can't.
That's why he missed?
That's so stupid.
That's so dumb.
The only explanation
okay.
that makes sense.
Even if he can't see, which I think it'd be a fun twist if for some reason he can. But even if he can't, you would be shooting way more than twice to hit your target, I feel like.
Especially because, like, if you miss more than a few times, you're probably gonna get punched or stabbed or something.
Are you gonna be able to shoot that fast enough with that kickback?
No.
No.
He's too tiny for the kickback.
Emma, get your story straight.
You're a scientist. Get it together.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. He has sound and other senses to fire the gun, except for the music that was playing super loud.
Super loud.
Poorly.
Pale. That reminds me, the monitor in that room was blaring at the time, yeah? Hardly ideal conditions for tracking by sound.
A blind shooter. No wonder he missed. I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Think, Justice, what do I do now?
Sit back and watch.
I'm not gonna just watch. Sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall. But that doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see.
Oh, how so?
Well, there could have been a struggle.
With the victim.
With the victim. Sorry, for a second I got that word that I was trying to think of. The evidence. The circumstantial. Circumstantial evidence. That's what it's called.
1 hour later.
Seriously, it actually is.
That's so funny.
No, dude, circumstantial evidence. All of this is circumstantial. Being like, well,
Yes.
they missed, so he must be blind.
He must be blind.
That makes no.
Maybe he's just a really bad shot. You don't know.
Maybe they shot blindly.
Yep. Blindly.
Maybe they panicked. That's certainly a possibility. And it might have been the revolver's fault.
The revolver.
The revolver? The revolver?
What is that?
You think it's a bird?
You think it's a bird?
The revolver was a very large caliber, correct? If the shooter wasn't used to firing such a large weapon, why, it could dislocate their shoulder. Exactly. The defendant, Miss Machi Tobe, is, as you can see, tiny.
He's a little boy.
He's wee. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely. The kickback alone would throw off his aim. Wait, but you're that's a convincing argument, but that's to your client.
Yeah.
Haha, take that, smug prosecution.
Apollo?
That was a new Apollo face. Huh? What?
That bit about Machi being tiny and the gun throwing off his aim, aren't you kind of, admitting that he did it?
Oh.
Oh. It does not matter why he missed. What matters is the shooter was, without a doubt, the defendant. Even the defense seems to agree on that point.
I have doubts.
Oopsies. He's like, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm taking it back.
Cripes. I really put my foot in it this time.
But let's get the facts of the matter on the record. If you would,
Fräulein.
detective. I'm so sorry.
Very well.
You were not prepared
No, I
for
was
that
not
one. You
ready
were
for
not
that
paying
one.
attention.
The witness will add this to their testimony. I'm like thinking about who could do it and like.
Yeah, who done it?
Yeah.
Think about the who done it.
I got ideas. I feel like we should really interview the child.
Yeah, let's bring the child up on the stands.
Right.
Let's have them speak Animalese for us and Gavin can translate.
Yeah. You can't see he was blind just because of those bullet holes in the wall. I think I've proven that. I don't call it proof per se. Huh?
You've merely raised a possibility.
Fräulein.
Detective has made a most logical conjecture based
I was ready for
upon
that
the
one.
evidence. Of course, there's more evidence than just bullet holes. The defendant was the only one who could have escaped through the air vent.
Objection! No.
No, you don't know that.
But wait, if he was blind, how would he know about the air vent in the first place?
Ah, a very good point. Well,
Fräulein.
detective, if you would care to explain.
He's selectively blind.
He only is blind sometimes.
When he needs to be.
Just like Lemmy Roar has amnesia sometimes.
Sometimes. And also can speak English sometimes.
Yes.
He certainly seems sure of himself. Recall the crime scene, if you would. There was a stepladder below the air vent. As it happens, maintenance was scheduled for that day. A custodial staff went around checking all the air vents. Why?
I feel like if you were blind, going up a ladder would be kind of scary.
It'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Being blind sounds scary in general. I know it's not for
Yeah.
people who've been blind a while or especially since birth, but like that
Yeah.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah, going up a ladder, not being able to see.
I don't believe it.
I don't do heights, so having my eyes closed doing it,
Yeah.
that doesn't help
I
either.
rely on sight a lot.
Yes.
Everyone backstage was told about the maintenance, including Machi Tobe. He would have known that there would be a way out at the top of the stepladder. But that's...
But again, how would he know where it was? He'd know there was one,
I don't know,
but
move
like
around.
anyone could have put the ladder anywhere. So
And also, it would take you a second to get up there
yeah.
in general. And we were in that room quick. Quick.
Okay.
But why is that the first time I'm hearing about this?
You could have figured it out for yourself. You only needed to consider what that stepladder was doing there.
That's stupid. We're all making a lot of assumptions right now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the defense's objection has been squished by a stepladder.
Squished.
Well, there, forehead. Out of ammunition, perhaps?
I've never seen Prosecutor Gavin so aggressive.
So sexy.
Maybe I like it a little bit. Maybe he's got the scent of blood.
Apollo, don't you have something? Anything? You know what we need. We need something to prove the killer could see. That'll put him in his place. Clover's like, okay.
Proving the shooter was sighted would do it. That would take down
Just
one of
throw,
their central
like
points.
a ball at him or something, see if he catches it.
That wouldn't. Yeah. Do I have enough evidence to prove that?
It's like freaking, what's it? The telenovela I was making you and your mom watch that we still haven't finished. When he's pretending to be deaf, and then he thanks the doctor when he leaves, and the doctor's like, "You're not deaf."
Oh yeah. Even though it was like he could have said thank you
Yeah,
because he was
Because
leaving.
he was leaving, but he gets so mad at him.
Then he goes to war or whatever.
Yeah, they put him in war, and then he
So
bails.
stupid.
It's so dumb.
Do I have evidence that can prove that the person is sighted? I feel like I don't know. Do we? I don't think we do.
Let me see if we do.
Do you think this child knows how dumb he looks? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think we have enough evidence. I'm gonna say no need.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that proves the shooter could see.
Missing body.
You gotta use your words.
Oh, the postcard.
Postcard.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No. Wait.
Is that later?
Wait.
Sightseeing
Smeared
Mystique.
blood above Latusse's head. Oh, he did write something. He smeared the blood.
Yeah, but that's not. That wouldn't prove sight.
I don't know.
So you're reading ahead.
I am.
Get
I'm
out.
trying to
Get out of
find-
it.
Ah!
Read your line.
Okay, well, your face does not exactly project confidence. I'm not confident.
Maybe you should just accept it and move on.
Apollo, grow a backbone.
Very well. The witness may continue her testimony. I couldn't even get a word in edgewise.
This doesn't look so good, does it, Apollo?
No, it doesn't.
What do we do?
First, we don't panic. Relax, Trucy. Even though
I don't know
Machi's
why
case
Trucy
is...
keeps being allowed in the courtroom.
Because
She's not technically a lawyer.
they, like, assume that she's our, like, second chair.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But, like, I feel like you'd need some form of confirmation that this isn't just a stranger.
Yeah.
Or, like, someone holding you hostage or something.
Yeah.
Even though Machi's case is leaking water by the gallon, Gavin's on a roll, and it's up to me to stop him.
Some lyrics.
Who would steal a body just to match some lyrics? I didn't believe it myself. I just can't. But it can't just be a coincidence.
It is as
Fraulein.
detective says. Let us begin with the first verse, if you would.
Oh no, no, no,
Fraulein detective.
no, no, we did this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta be showing something. Because the keys.
Stop looking at the
I'm
walkthrough.
not gonna look at the
Stop
whole
looking
thing.
at the
I've gotta
walkthrough.
find the right one.
Stop it.
Yeah, Machi practically left his signature at the scene, raised an objection. Show the smeared blood.
I have to skip through all of this
Oh my gosh.
because I'm an idiot.
French child.
France.
Yeah, he looks like the little prince in
The Little Prince.
no, in the Scarlet Pimpernel. The one that he saves from the
Oh, yeah.
castle. His
Yeah,
little
yeah.
outfit that he's wearing with even with like the stupid hair.
So I'm supposed to do this?
Yep. Because it's their smeared blood.
But that means nothing.
It's his signature.
No, but it can't be Machi's signature. Because he didn't do it.
Okay.
That would prove that he did it. If he
I
wrote
don't
his
know.
name.
That's what it said because I was being dumb.
Damn it. It didn't work. Okay. Practically left. Do I have to press first and then present? By signature, you mean the bullet holes?
Raise an objection. This says raise an objection. Present the crime scene at the new statement. From the state of the crime scene, I could conclude the shooter was blind.
Okay, so that's the one I'm supposed to do. Crap. No,
Aggressively presses buttons.
it's so slow.
Aggressively presses buttons.
Why is mine frozen into my veins then?
Okay. Mistake. Conclude the shooter's blind. That's where I present? Or
Raise an objection.
do I hold it first?
Probably hold it.
Be blind, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm proving that.
If he was blind. Ah, very good point. Blah, blah, blah.
Ba, 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 ba. Stupid step ladder.
Step ladder. The Wraith says it's impressive how complex these games get while being so economical with the animation frames. Which I agree. It's the writing.
The writing's great.
They spend all the money on the writing.
The use of the animation frames with like sound is really good.
Mm-hmm.
The like little slaps and stuff noises. It's just a really well. The whole series is so well produced.
It's great.
It's great.
That's great.
Present evidence. Fine.
That's
I accept the prosecution's challenge.
That's where you should possibly.
Yes,
show it.
I think
Yeah.
that's where we do it.
Okay. Okay.
Put down the walkthrough.
As I knew you would, Airforehead. I just have it saved just in case. Because there have been
'Cause
times where we
I
get
know.
caught and we're stuck.
But we're not
staring
stuck
at it
yet.
For like 20 minutes. And we're like, huh?
Huh? Huh?
I already said that.
Sorry. What exactly am I up against here? The prosecution is just saying the shooter missed because they couldn't see. Therefore, Machi, who's blind, did it. The defense will please present their evidence. Evidence that overturns the prosecution's claim that the shooter couldn't see. I don't understand how this writing actually says that, though.
Because I don't know.
Because the dead man wrote it. Would that not prove that they were blind?
Or that they wrote. No, it would prove that they could see.
Why?
Because if they wrote the name of their killer down and they smeared it so they wouldn't see it, why would they smear it?
Oh, you're a genius. Or you read the walkthrough.
I did not!
Present!
On that one, I did not.
All right. This is that evidence.
That's something I think I said earlier.
I don't think I understood what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
The photograph of
That's
the
fine.
crime scene. I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin's face, but this is no time to think twice. Time to press on. Yes, Your Honor. The crime scene. There's something in here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point.
Then perhaps you best show us this something.
Something.
Get your finger out of the breeze and put it to good use, yeah.
Pardon?
Excuse you?
It's just gonna move right past that one.
Excuse you?
Very well. Show up what you're talking about, Mr. Justice.
Okay.
This could wait till after court. Contradictions here.
Smeared.
Present. Take that. The contradiction is right here. The smeared bloodstains? I thought it was just my blurry vision. But it really was blurry.
She's so dumb.
The way the victim's hand is raised above his head. Much like a gesture I have seen many times in this court. It's almost as if he wrote something.
Aha! I get it. At least I think I get it. Get what?
Fräulein!
When Mr. Latouche was shot, he tried. I don't know why he was. Latouche just was like, do. When Mr. Latouche was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name? And what would he write it in but his own blood? Pretty good thinking, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for making my point for me.
Hi,
Tiny
Null Pip.
girl. Hi, Null Pip. I love your name.
Null Pip.
Null Pip. It's
Null
just
Pip.
like a good out of your mouth kind of sound.
Yeah. Null Pip.
Why do I have? Okay. Yes, in fact, that's what I think happened here. Totally.
That's totally
What did I say? What did you say?
She was talking about how they wrote the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the judge hums a lot.
Hmm.
He hums.
Because he never pays attention and he wants you to like remind him
He's
what's
like,
going on. He's like, what'd you say?
Please state your statement again. That does seem to be a distinct possibility. The victim wrote the killer's name. It's certainly a logical conclusion.
Drat! I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer, I certainly wouldn't want to leave my own name behind.
Neither would I.
This was a little convoluted.
Yep.
That evidence.
Yep. That's fine.
I mean, it makes sense now that I'm like, know it, but like,
Yeah.
how would I know that if I was just playing this and not looking anything up, you know?
Yeah. It'd be like, it just looks smeary.
Yeah,
How would you
it's-
find that? It'd just be
It's
like,
like, maybe it's in Japanese. Maybe that's the problem.
maybe.
No one has said any. No one has anything else to say about what.
Just like, about what, huh?
So the prosecution accepts this. You agree with this victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer, and that the killer tried to rub the name out. What's your plan? What's my point? Let me ask you this: how did the killer know the victim was writing their name? Well, Mr. Latus is writing something in blood. Once the killer saw what it was. Wait. Once he saw what it was. but what did wait?
What did you testify
What did
about
you
the
testify
shooter?
about the shooter? I said they were blind. Uck. Yeah, the crime scene itself contradicts that. The killer had to have been able to see. Why would they rub out the name in blood otherwise? May I remind the court that the defendant... Oh, he's blind. He couldn't have been the shooter. I am
Well,
impossible.
I guess you're right.
That's impossible. Blah, 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 blah. Order. Prosecutor Gavin, please explain to me what all this means. No. ... Hi, Jovan Majelic? I probably did not pronounce that correct. My eyes don't work. I mean, look at this photo.
You should get them checked.
I'm blind. It seems quite clear that the shooter could see. Yet up until now,
Thud. It seems I owe the court an apology.
the Wraith has a good point, or someone else rubbed out the words.
Yeah, someone that came in and was like, I don't want
like
that person.
the siren.
Hey, wasn't it the race said maybe 2 people could be involved? The Psy and the Ren.
Yeah, like two
Yeah, someone came in after and was like,
They were working together.
My accomplice
Helping
can't be
each other.
caught." Smeared it out.
smeared it.
Smeared it.
Hmm?
The Gaviniers are banned with law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred during our concert. Apparently this caused some confusion over jurisdiction.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I finished the first Ace Attorney game today. It was pretty good. Yeah, no, those first ones, I love them. I have a special place in my heart for them, except for one. There's like 1 or 2 cases that I'm always like, ugh. I forgot about this one.
This is my first exposure to any of
Proper
them, so.
exposure.
As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner.
I'm not sure I like the vibe I'm getting here.
Hey, Apollo, look at him. Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiling like that? Like he knows something we don't, and he's about to tell us. I've got an idea. Let's rock. Oh, gosh.
Oh dear.
With these documents, but before that, I have a question for the
Fräulein.
detective, if I may.
My favorite case of the first game was probably the second one. Yeah, the one with Mia and Maya first. That was good.
Twins?
No, they're sisters, but they're not
Oh,
twins.
Mia and Maya.
If I may. Well, what?
Tell me, why do you think that Machi Tobey is blind?
That's an odd question.
Why do you think
Huh?
he's blind?
What did he say? What are you saying? Of course he's blind.
Of course.
He's the blind pianist, right?
Well,
so he's...
Is Gavin going to say he's not because he's worked with him?
Yeah, just like how Lemmy Roar is not actually from Virginia.
Yeah, something's
It's like
something's
all
up.
about
It's going to
the-
say
you
something.
know. Doesn't Lemmy lead him around by the hand all the time? No way.
I have a report here on the defendant Machi Tobey. According to this Machi Tobey, can see perfectly well.
We knew that was gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah, we did. He's just like, hee 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 hee. His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Borginians. He can see quite well.
But you said.
but you
Sorry,
said.
I'm thinking. I'm like thinking.
What
of
did
this
I
case.
say exactly? Herr Forehead, not once in the course of this trial have I claimed the defendant was blind.
I feel like that's not true.
Maybe. The only one who did was
Fräulein.
detective.
Covering your ass, you little hoe. He's making me mad. But that's
Don't we love him?
a significant fact. Oh, that's you.
A significant fact, yes. Consider Machitobe sees, and he was the only one who could have fled through the air vent. I see no problems with this.
But what about the bullet holes in the wall?
Yes, the bullet holes.
Yeah, well, Apollo kind of explained that.
I believe Air Forehead neatly explained those for us.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He didn't miss because he couldn't see. He's so tiny.
He's wee.
It was the kickback from the .45 caliber revolver.
Itty bitty.
A simple accident, in other words.
It looks like he's like going really quickly.
Yeah.
I think he's ice skating. Ack.
How's that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies.
Ick.
The objections died.
This is where the real fun begins, Air Forehead.
Yarg.
Yarg. I knew you didn't have what it took. Oh, he's so mean.
You jerk. Just what was I here for? Comic relief?
Yeah, apologize. Oh, sorry. That's no way to apologize. He's angered the Trucy.
Clavier is trying to be Edgeworth so bad. That is so true, and also so like, I like want you to play the other games.
Well,
because
you
they're
said
really-
Edgeworth is Phoenix Wright's boyfriend, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but he's the prosecutor.
yeah, but they're just equivalents.
Yeah, they're doing similar deals.
And Apollo and
Similar
Clavier
vibes.
are in love. It's fine.
I've decided that whenever, because I know Edgeworth shows up in these games sometime, when that happens, I'm going to give you an entire rundown of the whole story of the first
Please
game.
do. Please do.
Because I'm
I
going to
wish to know
explain it to you, and
everything.
you're going to go, oh,
It's gonna make
that's
sense.
why you think they're gay for each other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's
Fair
angered
enough.
the Trucy now. Look out. If we can please end the bickering now. Whatever. I'm not leaving. I can't live like this. I'll come up with some clue to solve this case if it kills me. But your testimony's already given us enough to convict the defendant. Ugh, don't say that. Aha.
Aha.
Okay, just like a aha.
Aha.
Aha, what? This blood stain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right? That seems to be what happened, yes. Might be able to find out what really rotten her. Really? You can do that? That's right, with this. It's window
Some
cleaner.
bleach.
It's called luminol. Maybe you know of it. It's a chemical that reacts to blood.
Yes, we've done those tests yet.
Ha! As if I'm gonna tell you.
The blood stains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform blood tests, that section was removed and submitted. Perhaps we should request in here in court now. It here in court.
court now.
Right, go for it, Apollo.
You get to spray it.
Huh?
I have to do it?
I have to do the test? That seems
Yeah,
possibly
you do
unethical.
it.
I don't wanna.
You have to spray this luminol
I'm the
on
witness.
it.
I
Simple.
can't.
I'm kind of the worst. The chemical that reacts to blood, I've heard of it somewhere. I feel like I've heard of it too, like on
I also
shows,
have. Yeah.
television
Supposed
shows.
to, like, glow blue or something.
Yes, I believe an analysis is called for. Have at it.
It almost looks like train wreck.
It does. I'm trying to think of who's around. There's Darian. It doesn't look like Darian. It might look like Darian. It could be Darian.
Is Darian Shark Boy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't remember his actual name.
Daryan. It's like weird.
Oh yeah, Darian.
Darian. Right, ready? It's easy as pie. Just press A to spray the area. Here, give it a try. I would have done so much better in science if someone was just like, oh, by the way, just press A to do science.
Just press A, and that will do the science.
The
You'll
eyes
be
of the
like,
entire
"Okay."
court are focused on me.
Joanne says Apollo and Phoenix seem to share their love for war crimes of a haircut.
They do also have like the same like the parallels of like spikes, because like Apollo has the 2 spikes and then Phoenix has like crazy spike back hair,
Yeah.
which you haven't really I mean you see a little bit with his hat on in this.
With the flashback, they showed us a tiny little flashback and his hat was off.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, was it like a newspaper? Anyway,
Yeah.
They both have
I think It was
spikes,
a newspaper
and
or
then-
something.
Clavier and Edgeworth both have kind of like in their in their face bangs kind of going on.
So, what is...
The parallels.
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh, Apollo, your hand's shaking.
Ugh.
Use the spray
Grr.
bottle.
Let's do this. Oh. What?
That looks like a phone number.
IPYX314206.
Oh, is it the code of a guitar?
Ooh. Or XX, I guess. Wow, it really works.
This must be the power of science. Yeah.
It says IPXX314206. Is that the killer's name? Is it Elon Musk's child? Is my dog eating something?
She's licking her leg.
Ew.
Her sore leg. Aha, I have it.
Ripley, don't lick your sore leg.
She stopped.
Okay.
She stopped.
She has a little
Little scratch.
like cement burn on her leg because she is dumb. So what is it?
I thought those letters IPXX looked familiar.
Interpol.
This is an Interpol ID number. Because they're international?
Interpol? You mean the International Police Agency?
Yes, most are undercover agents working to solve international crimes. But why would he write that number?
I'm telling you, man. Shark Boy is sus.
Shark Boy's very sus.
He's my main thought right now.
Yeah, Shark Boy.
Why would Mr. Latouche even know a number like that?
Good show.
Fräulein.
Detective, rock on.
Eh?
Your Honor, we can verify this number immediately. Darian, are you there? Come up to the witness stand. Oh no, I have to try to do this.
You gotta do Shark Boy. Surfer Shark Boy.
He's so stupid.
Oh, he's so dumb.
Darian, you heard what we need. Go check on this Interpol ID number.
Sure thing, brah. You gotta do like a...
Sure thing, bro. Give me 30 minutes. No, give me 27.
Why does he look like he's drawn by it looks like he doesn't belong in this game.
He doesn't. It's because he's wearing a onesie.
It's really bad.
It's really weird.
I'm not sure what to think of all this, especially that onesie. The prosecution's case is
He needs to wear
airtight.
something more official to court.
Yeah, he's
How
in
dare
a
he.
courtroom as an officer of some law. Whatever. Airtight, or so it seems. Yet if this number really is that of an Interpol agent. Oh wait, I know. What if Machi Tobe is really an undercover Interpol agent?
That would be a possibility.
Would it? He's like 5. A possibility,
He might
yes.
be 6.
And one that would mark him as the killer for certain. Why did Latouche know an Interpol ID number?
Apollo's in distress.
That's what I want to know. I feel like it's the
well,
girl.
we have some time while we await Darian's report. We have 27 minutes.
Because
It's going to be back fast.
the girl is... Remember how she's has amnesia?
Yeah.
Amnesia? Maybe she's an Interpol agent.
Oh, maybe. She's like, I'm not at liberty to say.
Yeah.
Let's work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Machi Tobe.
Whether or not he's blind? What are you talking about?
Fräulein.
Detective, please accept my apologies. I received word that the defendant could in fact see just before the trial began. It seemed too much of a bother to tell you.
You had me until that last bet.
Does this not raise a rather straightforward question?
Sorry, microphone. Well, sure. Why did Machi pretend he couldn't see?
Exactly. It makes little sense. It makes a little sense.
It makes little sense.
What do you think, Air Forehead?
My forehead's not that big. Hummy?
Machitobe pretended he was blind. Do you know why?
How could he know?
He hasn't talked to us because he can't talk to us.
Yeah, he
That we
speaks
know
in
about.
another language.
Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he?
He's known from the start of the trial. He's been leading us the whole time.
Something wrong. Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to kiss me?
Know that moment I heard the know that the moment I heard that report, wow. Words. I knew why.
I suppose people who have sold over 1 million records really are something else. What does this have to do with anything?
There was a reason why Machi Tobai pretended to be blind.
Tobey.
Sorry. But it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now?
No.
Explain more, Clavier, please.
Use more words. It wasn't for himself? Well, Mr. Justice, can you present evidence that shows why the defendant had to feign blindness? Machi had no reason to pretend he couldn't see. Which means... No, it couldn't be. I still don't know. I'm scared.
Good show, Air Forehead. It seems you've thought of something.
Grr. Why can't I figure these things out on my own? Hey, I'm gonna take cues from this guy. Very well. Look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see.
Take that.
Is this the postcard?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
I don't know.
What does the postcard say?
Oh,
Sightseeing, music.
I know, I saw that. It said something like the siren of the world or something stupid.
Let me roar, sightseeing, music. Music.
What else could it be? That seems like the only possibility.
It says sightseeing. Literally sightseeing. I know sightseeing is something different in music, but they keep playing stuff off of words.
They do. They love playing off of word stuff. That is Let Me Roar? Let Me Roar and Machi Tobe. Recall their relationship. In particular, their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country.
Because he's an orphan and he's blind.
Let Me Roar and her
But not blind
pianist.
anymore.
They would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. Is she blind?
Can you imagine? She said she saw stuff, though.
Yeah, but she could be a liar.
She's like, I'm lying. I'm blind, you guys. Sorry.
I'm actually the blind one. She'd walk all the way over there with him. That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, never letting him go. Oh, was it like his cute little way of like being like, I don't want her to leave me.
Don't leave me.
You know?
Mom, I threw up.
All times. We have just learned something that makes their arrangement particular indeed.
Peculiar.
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 Particularly peculiar. Machi could see. Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time? Well, it wasn't part of their performance. I think there's a simpler explanation. Machi did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Ah! Really? Ah! Really, it was all the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand.
The Wraith says
Let Me
emotional
Roar.
support person.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, please, we
I
need to
love
hold
that.
hands.
We need to just be by me.
Yo,
Stay
Let
by
Me
me,
Roar's
please.
blind.
Yep.
I called it. Like 2 seconds ago.
me by the
So it's not that crazy.
Wanna shake your hand?
I want to shake your hand. What's this? So you mean to say that Let Me Roar she's... Yes, Your Honor. Let Me Roar is blind.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
What? But what? Okay. Why would you not just like have her be blind then?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's fine.
Order. This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin.
Is it now?
Please shed some
She
sanity
did some
on this
crazy
madness.
stuff on stage for being blind.
Yeah, disappearing and then
Yeah.
reappearing. It would make sense why she didn't notice that what's his name's guitar was burning.
That's true. That she wasn't like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
She also literally in her testimony said, I rely more on sound than sight. She said it in her testimony.
We are fools.
We are dumb. Alright, the defense has made an outrageous claim.
The only thing outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead and his silly hair.
He's so mean.
Yet I see it is not vast in vain this time. He's quite correct.
He called us smart.
Yeah.
But that makes no sense. Yeah. Wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter and sound or something?
Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lemmy-Roar herself? I believe she's still in the witness waiting room.
Apollo, what does this mean for our case?
I almost took that line. Don't ask me. I have no idea what she couldn't, or I didn't know she couldn't see. I hadn't even imagined it until now. Bailiff, bring in Lemmy-Roar. I should cover my eyes and not my mouth.
Lemmy-Roar, it pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way. And yet, I must.
Please do not be concerned on my behalf.
Those eyes. She really can't see? Really?
Just throw something at her.
It is true.
Yeah. The absolute, like, urge I would have around a blind person to just chuck something at them is unreal.
Only if you didn't know they were actually blind, or like if you knew they were blind.
I'd probably do it to if I had like a friend, like a close enough friend that I could just like huck something at them.
Oh my gosh.
See?
Is it like you coming and smacking my phone out of my hand?
Yeah, it'd be a little like that.
Oh my gosh.
Just testing.
Just gotta test it.
How funny it is that a tiny lie born in the Virginian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world.
So you are.
Yes.
I realize I'm doing a little bit of the aliens and
Galaxy Quest?
yeah.
Yeah.
But like
We are so happy.
We are so happy you are here.
Yes, as I mentioned before.
We've made this whole spaceship. Please save us.
Please save us. I have no memory of the time before I became Lemmy-Roar. Know too that my memories begin in darkness. The word light has no meaning for Lemmy-Roar.
I see. That's a little dark.
Yeah. You may recall me saying something toward the beginning of this trial there, Forehead.
What's that?
I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses. That's true, he did say that. She didn't actually witness anything.
Can a blind person be a witness though? Like you can still hear stuff.
Oh yeah. I think you can still be a witness if you're blind.
I feel like you've yeah. What? I still want to know what the guy said.
Now, Lemmy-Roar, I must ask you to stand once more. In The Mentalist, they brought Blind Lady in as a witness one of the times.
Oh yeah, because she like touched what's his bucket's face.
Yeah.
Not an eyewitness though.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I like it.
Will you testify to the court about your eyes?
Your special eyes.
Your special eyes.
Look with your special eyes. Of course, of course.
Of course.
It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor?
Yes, of course. Though I admit I'm a little lost here. I think we're all a little lost here, Your Honor.
Just to do her witness again.
Witness testimony. Lemmy-Roar's eyes.
Her eyes.
I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this.
I saw a post somewhere that was someone like, people who are born blind, like, how do you, what do you see? Do you see darkness? Do you see whatever? And the person responded was like, try seeing out of your elbow. Like, does that make sense? Like, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
You actually, there's nothing,
Yeah.
which is so hard to comprehend.
Yeah.
But nothingness,
Yeah, that's...
it's not blackness because obviously you can't see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said that.
So silly.
So silly as it may sound.
So silly, little lawyer. I had to pretend. I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others. No one.
Nobody.
Not even my mother.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would.
She told us the truth in the beginning. When she said she saw nothing.
They really did give us all the hints, all the clues.
Yeah, they did. They're like, she saw nothing. We're like, are you sure about that? Yeah, she didn't.
We're fools.
We're fools. She saw nothing.
If I was blind, I would also use that all the time.
Like, I didn't see
Like,
anything.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
You know Toph in Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh my gosh.
Where
I
she's
freaking
just
love her.
like, makes fun of people
Yeah,
and is really
there
rude
it
about
is.
I would do that.
That's what it'll sound like when one of you spots
One of you
it.
spots it. Ow.
Don't whack your mic.
Very well. Does the defense have anything to add? I'd like to cross-examine.
But what is there left to ask?
There was one thing in her testimony that bothered me.
Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself.
Very well. The defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness. That's dumb. You're dumb.
You can't stress them
Okay.
out.
There is only one
There's
part
been
that
a
bothered
murder,
me.
but you can't stress them out. Stop.
Just let me ask about that, and I'll be happy. Don't stress out the potential murder suspects. Do-do. Memory roars eyes. No memory of the light. Debuted in a world of darkness and
Trying to
sound.
see if she freaking gulps.
So as silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others. This seems
Her
iffy.
eyes are closed. for some reason.
Yeah, the eye closing might be it. When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Latouche?
Of course, he was my manager.
So he knew, and that's what's been
Yeah,
bugging
why would he
me.
say that she was a witness? Unless it
Yeah.
goes back to kind of what I think I said this last time, where like the siren name or the moniker was literally her and the kid.
Yeah, so maybe the child
So
did
maybe
witness.
the child witnessed it.
Huh.
Since now we know that he
Something
saw.
the matter, Mr. Justice.
I believe I know what is bothering our young defense attorney. You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yes?
Is he right, Apollo?
Yes, I was. He's just laying there. I did nothing. Yeah. Haha. He's alive. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
Back to the freaking
Cold.
siren thing.
So cold. Witness. You're cold? Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. The witness can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me who was the witness. The witness is
The witness
siren.
can't see.
The witness can't see. Because he thought he meant like he couldn't see anymore, like he was dying. That's so
The
funny.
witness can't see.
They literally gave us all the
Oh my gosh,
hints.
that's so stupid.
That's so dumb. Mr. Latouche told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Why would he do that? He knew you were blind.
I don't know.
Tisk, tisk. What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself.
Meaning what?
There is no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last words once more. The witness.
The witness siren?
The witness.
We've heard it many
can't
times. Along with
see.
a little play acting by our defense.
I remember them well myself, but that statement is not to what I refer.
We literally said the witness can't see
I mean what he said before that.
before. What
Apollo's
came
like,
before
what
that?
do you mean? He's like, oh, that's right. He tried to tell you. When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself.
It's so awesome,
He
actually.
was talking about the witness.
Good hell.
So stupid.
I can't believe like they literally like lined everything up.
They're
I
like,
see.
The witness can't see. Too bad the defense did not. Well, our forehead. Try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time.
Irk. Kiss my what?
And kiss my booty.
Bro, the murder took place this morning at 1 a.m. Like,
We're tired.
we're exhausted. And also, like, could we prepare all this in a night
No
before
idea.
10 a.m.?
Not even
Order,
close.
order.
Recall Lemmy Roar's earlier testimony.
I was on my way from the stage into the backstage exit.
I hate that sentence.
There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. Oh, she could have heard those gunshots? Wait. Couldn't have heard those gunshots. Thought we proved that.
That's not the most important point here.
Hmm?
The moment he was shot, Mr. Latouche witnessed her through that window. Why else would he have named her as the witness?
Huh.
She was outside the window.
Ah.
But I really did hear.
But I really did hear them.
You threw me off.
Sorry.
Threw off my groove.
Two gunshots and the man's voice.
Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed.
Was it a soundproof window?
Clavier,
Clavier,
you go stand
shut
outside.
up.
You don't know.
Go stand outside. Go take a time out.
We've already run a simulation, of course.
But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Shark Boy comes in.
Your Honor. She's like,
the
"It's
bailiff!
him! The bailiff's voice!" What is it, bailiff? You see we're in session here?
We have the results back for investigation.
the results back.
Investigation.
Ah, the Interpol number that Mr. Latouche left us.
Ding. Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterward. Examination? Goodness.
Detective Crescent.
Detective Crescend, your report, please. He's Crescend?
Yeah.
Darian?
Yeah.
Darian Crescend?
I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing.
Super cool.
Quick work as always, Darian.
Well, tell us about the
27
number.
minutes.
Is the defendant a secret agent?
IPXX 314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latouche. Himself? What? Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation.
Look at my giant wiener head.
Do you like it? I decided to bleach the tip just for fun because I thought it looked really cool.
I'm using so much hairspray right now.
There's so much gel in my hair. You know, the Got To Be Glued brand is great.
I'm basically a polluter.
I'm polluting the ozone
So
levels.
polluter.
I shouldn't be because it's bad.
But I'm a shark.
His hair is full of secrets.
So when he wrote those letters,
He was trying to tell us his own identity.
why?
As a caution? Is it as a cautious?
And
That's
that's and.
And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent, so him being Lemmy Roar's manager.
Was just a cover, most likely.
There's what? What?
There's what?
There's what? There's one other important detail I found. Well, out with it. It concerns a .45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon.
Yeah, it was probably Latouche's.
probably.
If he was Interpol and it's hard to get guns in this country,
Yeah,
it's
it's
almost
probably
100%
his.
Latouche's.
Apparently, it belonged to Romain Latouche. Okay. Bro.
If that
he
wasn't
had,
super
he
obvious.
had an Interpol permit to carry firearms, so it makes sense. And the registration number of the revolver, it matched, bro.
I hate him.
Yeah, he's the worst. I don't like him. So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense.
Sorry?
It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
So the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover op. I wonder how that ties into everything.
It's got to tie in somehow, you'd think.
Yeah, somehow. Slap. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescend. It's a great help.
Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor.
So don't trust this guy.
I don't either. I'll be heading out.
Hold it.
It's gonna be what's her face.
I know that voice.
She's like, I know that voice. There it is.
I mean, how would you not know that voice?
For real. I'd be like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that voice. What?
Wait. Let me roar. Is something the matter?
That voice just now.
Darian?
Mr. Darian, is it? It was him. I'm sure of it.
It was him.
So what do you mean? You aren't saying.
That voice I heard talking to Mr. Latouche. When I heard the gunshots fired, it was him. It was Mr. Darian.
Is this some kind of joke?
He's upset.
Yeah,
There was
he
like a
is.
guitar riff.
It's like my friend.
What?
What? Darian? No way.
Freaking boots and
Okay,
hair.
so it's not a onesie, but it's still bad.
It's a hoodie, but it's
a
still
hoodie.
bad. The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state, the trial had to be suspended temporarily. I'd never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Let me roar fingered Darian Crescent.
Okay.
Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice Let Me Roar heard? Things were changing fast, and frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no wimping out now, Apollo. She's like, get it together.
To be continued. All right. Dang.
Mr. Shark Boy.
Save current progress.
Save complete.
All right. Fantastic. Thank
We
you
did
all
it.
for watching us.
The shocking cliffhanger.
Yeah.
The
We had to have
Shark
the
Boy
cliffhanger.
was there.
Shark Boy. I mean, we knew he was like, but again, like I said, with the guitar,
Yeah.
because the guitar, he had like a moment where his guitar messed up, we found out.
Yeah, where he was late in
During
coming
the
in.
song
During
in
the
which
song,
the dude was killed.
he showed up late. His cue. He wasn't on time with his cue.
Yeah,
and
he
it made
wasn't on his
Gavin
cue.
mad. And yep, he's suspicious.
We were already suspicious of him though.
Oh yeah, we were.
Mostly because we just hate him.
It's his hair. There's something about his hair.
Stupid hair.
Stupid hair.
Shark onesie.
Ugh.
All right.
His shark onesie that's not a onesie. Shark hoodie.
Shark hoodie.
It would be good.
Yeah. That was great though. Yay!
Yay, we did it.
We did it. So exciting. I'm gonna hit this.
Oh,
Nope.
don't,
nope,
don't,
nope,
stop,
nope,
stop,
nope,
stop,
nope.
stop, stop,
Let me out.
stop.
No.
Spoilers.
Stop. They can't see it. It's fine. Exit. Okay.
Spoilers for us.
Jeez. No. Yeah. Wait. Exit.
What'd you just do?
Don't save. Yes.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Carter's breaking stuff.
Sorry. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yes, thank you.
That was good. That was a good one.
It was a good one.
It was all over the place.
It was.
We called that the kid wasn't blind.
Yeah, we did.
We're just weird.
And then you
geniuses.
called what's her face being blind, like literally.
Yeah, 'cause I was like,
right before.
"Mo, it'd
She's
be
like,
funny
"What
if
if
she was
she's
the blind one."
And then she is.
I love it. This is fantastic.
So much is happening.
So
and it's,
much is
it's
happening.
A great time. Great time.
It's only been like two and less than a half hours.
yeah.
And so much happened.
Yeah. We have investigation next time.
These games are all over the
And then
freaking place.
probably another trial the time after that. Yeah. Is that what they do? Do they do investigation, trial?
It depends, because usually it's like the investigation and then the judge will be like, today the trial is over, but you guys need to go figure some stuff out.
Okay.
But they didn't do that now, so we're still in
So
trial.
we might still be in trial.
But we
That's
might
true.
have second investigation and then second trial, but who knows?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Because technically the first investigation wasn't, it's because we witnessed the crime.
That's true.
It wasn't like an actual
It wasn't a
investigation.
real investigation. So maybe we just get real investigation time to get some evidence.
Evidence. Anyway,
Evidence.
thank you everyone for watching. This
Yes,
is great.
Thank you.
I love people in the chat. You guys are wonderful folks.
You're some great folks.
But yeah.
Bye.
Bye.